Man, it's your boy Art Man Boxing back with another boxing conversations. Yo, um, people be talking crazy, dude. Sometimes you just gotta put them in check. Sometimes you just gotta like school them. Sometimes you just gotta leave them alone. But today, since it's an important day, the aftermath or post fight, we getting a lot of mixed reactions from the fans. But I wouldn't say really that mixed because they all agree one thing. They all agree that dude Usyk beat AJ's ass last afternoon. It's last afternoon to us, but last night to them. Um, on some real shit, these fans, they going low. It's so funny because they was like, oh, Wilder and his fans don't know how to take a loss. No, these motherfuckers don't know how to take a loss. And this ain't no cheating shit. This is square business. We all see Usyk just whoop that ass from pillar to post. Hey, man. So they feel a certain type of way. They mad, talking about AJ still better than nigga. No, if Wilder was ranked number 5 on that list and AJ just lost to the number 4 person, where does that put AJ at? Where does that put him at? Exactly. Look at you. You motherfuckers gonna regret putting a stupid ass list out. They're gonna regret putting Tyson Fury as the number 1 fighter. You know why? Because when Wilder take that man out, they gonna have no choice but to crown the man king, like he said, and they hate that shit. They hate that shit most definitely. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Said the UK got 13 days left until they're gone. I'm so sick of these fucking British T fans. I'm gonna keep it 100. They say, "Oh man, our man, you should care about the global fans." Fuck those dudes over there, real shit, because they're fucking jackasses and they're not needed in this fucking sport. Fucking supporting a guy like Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury already let it be known he never wants to fight Usyk. He never wants to fight Usyk, and this is the guy that's in support. A guy that yesterday we just flipped another page in the fucking heavyweight book, and they over here supporting Tyson Fury, a guy who says he never wants to fight fucking Usyk. You don't believe me? Let me play the motherfucking clip. Hold on, cause they got me fucked up, man. I'm so sick of Tyson Fury, real shit. I'm so sick and tired of Tyson Fury and the UK and all them British T fans because they full of shit, dude. They need to really leave this fucking sport, bro. They don't respect this sport. They don't respect it at all. And they come up with these crazy ass narratives making it seem like we the ones that's crazy. Real shit. I'm sick and tired of these motherfuckers, man. This video right here pissed me all the way the fuck up. Hold on, let me show y'all this shit. Motherfucker say, nigga, fuck you.
He turns up his boat. I mean, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, don't mean it. He's a dangerous fighter, yeah. He's Cuban, southpaw, but doesn't create any sales. He doesn't sell. He's who needs him, man? Do I need him? No. Does anybody else need him? No. Does he create interest? No. Is he going to fill an arena? No. Do Cubans support Cubans? No. Does anybody support Cubans? No. That's why we
Hey, he talking about. Look at this shit.
Sell. He's who needs him, man? Do I? He turns up his boat. I mean, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, don't mean it. He's a dangerous fighter, yeah. He's Cuban, southpaw, but doesn't create any sales. He doesn't sell. He's who needs him, man?
He talking about Ortiz.
No. Does anybody else need him? No. Does he create interest? No. Is he going to fill an arena? No. Do Cubans support Cubans? No. Does anybody support Cubans? No. That's why Rick Gandao was going to come to England and fight Jack Nichols. One of the pound kings. That's it. Usyk ain't one of them either. No. Usyk ain't on the list. He's a no-name.
You hear
no
this?
One's interested. He doesn't make any money.
The fight that y'all bragging about, Usyk versus Fury, hopefully. Nah, fuck y'all. Check this out. This is what he thinks about a Usyk fight.
No one's interested. He doesn't make any money. So what would I want to fight him for? It's a small cruiserweight. Foreigner don't speak good English, and nobody's really interested anyway. He's not saying anything I like. I want the big fights that people are interested in, and that ain't one of them.
What if he was to beat Joshua?
Still, it wouldn't be a big fight. It's still a foreigner in a westernised world. The belts are back in the foreigner in a westernised world.
This didn't age well.
Joshua?
Still, it wouldn't be a big fight. It's still a foreigner in a westernised world. The belts are back in the West, and they're going to stay there. And so whatever it sounds like, The heavyweight champion should be from Britain or America, nowhere else. That's it.
Y'all hear that shit, bro? Y'all hear this shit, man? He's already letting it be known he don't want to fight. He don't want to fight Luis Ortiz. He don't want to fight fucking USYK. And this is who they fucking rolling for? Dude, 13 days. I don't never hear a fucking word from the UK after this shit. Real shit. I'm so sick and tired of these motherfuckers. Man, dude, the UK so stupid. Literally, I'm gonna keep it 100. So fucking dumb. The guy, Daniel Kinahan, he literally floods their street with fucking heroin. And he's Tyson Fury's advisor. And they want to sit here and say, ain't no way that Tyson Fury can be a fucking cheater. Do we even have time for these stupid motherfuckers that don't even want to put two and two together? Really, like, I'm so glad that shit is over with. No more Joshua versus Fury. That shit's over with. Once Fury get his fucking belt snatched and his head knocked off, y'all need to shut the fuck up until y'all create a new fucking champion. A new champion that can take a punch in the fucking eye. A new champion that can take a fucking punch that don't want to fucking quit when he get a little bit of pressure. Put a little bit of pressure on a UK fighter, they be folding. Folding. Joshua was about to get knocked out last night. Man, I was rooting for Joshua, but nigga, after like the third, fourth round, I was like, man, hold on, man. Fuck this guy. This guy, how the hell you gonna sit there and just let this smaller dude bully you like this and take your fucking belt away from you? Like, man, fuck you guys. Real shit. Like, you guys support that bullshit. Said, bring them belts back to the fucking US. Boy, real shit. Bring those belts back to the fucking US. And y'all, everybody, shout out to everybody in chat. Y'all hit the Cash App. Art Man Boxing. We back cooking up again, man. We got to put a, bro, 13 days, 13 days, 13 fucking days. These motherfuckers are getting up out of this sport. And the mob going with them. Bye. You know what I'm saying? We don't need these motherfuckers around here. Said Eddie Hearn is crying. Yeah, y'all see that video of Eddie Hearn after the fight? Man, Eddie Hearn was mad. He was mad. Boy, was he mad. But there's nothing he can do about it. Your fighter just lost, nigga. This wasn't no, he got knocked out in sparring. He just got his ass kicked. That was that. He just got his ass kicked. And Eddie Hearn like, what? Shit, thank God I signed this lifetime contract. But you know what's fucked up, man? Said 13 days and I'll be watching the fight on my 120-inch projector screen. That's how you gotta do it, man. That's how you gotta do it. Live it the fuck up. We turning up for this damn fight, dude. They don't even understand how we coming. We coming strong for this fight. And I said, I asked the UK today, I said, how does it feel? Right? Let me get on their level. How does it feel knowing that the guy that you guys supported want to make this mega fight, he lost his belt for the second time. And now you guys got to depend on a fucking dope fiend to hold the fucking title. You guys got to, bro, they really hoping and praying Fury gets some type of miracle on that day. But guess what, y'all? This ain't February 2020. Ain't no dirty gloves this time around. Ain't no dirty tampering. None of that shit. This time he got to come clean. And guess what, y'all? Y'all haven't seen him training because he's not fucking training. They want to talk about mind games. Theory is playing mind games on his own fucking dumbass fans for believing that he's actually working hard and wants this fight. These stupid motherfuckers. This is why I want them gone, because they don't have no fucking brain. It's like their brain is gone. Like, they don't have no sense. They look past the fact that it's a fact that Tyson Fury paid fucking thousands to avoid a fight with Wilder. Regardless if he beat him or not, you got to put this in context. You got to put it in fucking context. He was accused of cheating, and instead of fighting, he paid thousands to avoid that fight and still lost the arbitration. And he admitted on camera that he knew that Anthony Joshua fight was not going to happen. So what were you doing lying to the public and telling them it was Wilder's fault and you want to fight Wilder no more? What were you doing? You were trying to avoid a fucking fight because you know you cheated. They know he cheated. But these motherfuckers, oh no, I'm just going to look right past that. I mean, that didn't happen, you know? Stupid asses. And they get mad at us and say we're fucking deluded. No, you dumbasses is deluded. And y'all need to get the fuck up out of our sport. Real shit. We don't got time for people who are ignorant to cheating in boxing. Stop being ignorant to cheating in boxing, dude. Boxing, dude, they've been cheating for a long ass time. Before the Sonny Liston days, bro. What are you guys talking about? Don't sit in my face in 2021 and say there ain't no fucking cheating in boxing, dude. Shout out to everybody in the fucking chat. They got one title hanging by a fucking thread. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a dope fiend representing your country. They go on Twitter and they say they hate Tyson Fury, they hate his banner, they know he's the reason why the fight with Joshua didn't happen. But then they turn around and say ain't no way he could cheat. But guess what? Have faith in your boy because he's your last hope. He's your fucking last hope. And when he's out of here, you're out of here. What do you guys have left? Joe Joyce? You guys can't claim Usyk. Usyk ain't from the fucking UK. He's from the Ukraine, not the UK. So who the fuck you guys gonna claim in the heavyweight division? Joe Joyce? Have fun. Have fun with that shit. They are ignorant. They know they are cheaters. They just don't care. They just, yeah, these motherfuckers act like, man, come on, bro. Bro, you can literally go out in the UK and buy some of that stuff, right? Buy some of that stuff. And 9 times out of 10, it was supplied by Tyson Fury's advisor. And they want to talk about ain't no cheating, ain't no corruption. Boy, shut the fuck up. Soft asses. Can't wait to get these ugly ass British teeth the fuck out of here. We getting that shit back in fucking blood, dude. Everything we getting that shit back in blood. And man, they've been having a long fucking week, y'all. They've been having a long week. They've been having a long week, y'all. Look, bro. Today they've been so mad. They've been so mad. Said we running around with Bluetooth speakers. Hey, real shit. I'm being that motherfucking radio. I ain't even the motherfucking radio. Hey, back in blood, cuz fuck Tyson Fury, dude. And look, we got a bona fide AJ fan. We got a bona fide AJ fan who's fucking hurt, but he not even from the UK, but he feeling a certain type of way. Talk about Wilder and this and that, and bro, Wilder got nothing to do with Tyson Fury getting his ass kicked. Wilder ain't got nothing to do. Wilder has nothing to do with AJ getting his ass kicked. You know that, right? Stop blaming on, bro. Man, yesterday after AJ lost, somebody said they're gonna blame Wilder, and here we are today. They still blaming Wilder for what? What the fuck did Wilder do? Wilder didn't do shit besides activate his rematch clause, and now AJ had to fight his mandatory. AJ didn't want to fight that mandatory. Look what the fuck happened to him, dude. He wish he could have gave Usyk that step aside money. Too bad, too sad. No all British showdown. That shit's gone. Nigga, y'all ain't never getting that shit ever. Probably when my fucking hairs are so damn gray and my fucking I can't see and I'm just old as shit. That's when y'all get y'all fucking fight 100 fucking years from now. That's when y'all get an all British fight, but y'all ain't getting that shit now. Said go in, my brother, straight up. That's the only way we got it, dude. That's the only thing we can do is go the fuck in, cause that's how we get down on this side. You know what I'm saying? All my black brothers, all my Mexican partners, we fight to the end on this side. We don't quit like them UK do. So get them the fuck out of this sport. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying to watch a fight and see a guy quit. Hell no, we don't do that shit. Real shit. UK fans be mad as hell. They ain't getting shit back. We getting that shit back in blood on the fuck. 13 days. You guys got 13 days until it's fucking silent. Y'all remember that time that AJ lost the first time? Yeah, the you know when AJ lost the first time, how silent the UK was. Woo, they ready for that shit again. Say hello. Yeah, we in here cooking, bro. Y'all hit the Cash App. Everybody hit the Cash App below. Artman Boxing. And also go on Artman Apparel to get the dopest boxing merch. Today I got my you know what I'm saying? Another American legend. Another American legend right here. Hagler. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the legend. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he ain't no quitter. He ain't no quitter like the British Tea fans. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. We got real legends on our side. Real legends on our side. We don't celebrate victories won by cheating either, like you guys do. with Tyson Fury. Said first time viewer. First thing you should do is hit that like button. Hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that like button and subscribe. Yeah, they feeling a certain type of way today. Everybody, this is my boy.
Yo, can
Best
y'all
Box.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, aka one of the biggest American AJ fans. I'm just getting everybody a little introduction to who you are for those who don't
Man,
know.
AJ the truth, man. I mean, I've been fucking with AJ since like I want to say his like what eighth professional fight and shit like that. I've been watching the heavyweight division for a while and shit like that. AJ caught my attention and shit like that.
Why the muscles got you?
Nah, man, just his skill set, man. He brought excitement back to the heavyweight division.
So, what do you think about last night's performance from AJ?
Man, you remember we was in the group. I always told you, man, Usyk gonna cause everybody problems. I didn't even make a prediction for this fight. All I said was I hope AJ win. And I never thought Usyk would win unless he knocked him out. Like, to be honest, I'm an AJ fan. I always say, like, man, AJ either gonna have to knock him out or they're gonna rob him on the cards. Damn, they didn't even let the motherfucker rob him on the cards. Like,
Yeah, well, no robbing.
all right, they finna rob him on the cards and shit like that. Hell no. They said nope. Spurs motherfuckers said nope.
Yeah, man. So where does your boy AJ go from here? You think he should rematch it or just leave it alone? I
My
say
honest
he
opinion, yep, my honest opinion, walk away.
walk away from it. Fuck them titles.
Yeah, walk away from it and stuff like that. Because if he out, I honestly don't I don't see a way he can win. I don't see what he can do. I think if he rush him, he tires out and he might get TKO. If he try to box him again, he gets outboxed again. I don't see nothing he can do differently to beat him. Only thing I could kind of see is if he like get his counter punching up. Like every time he try to throw the left, you gotta meet him with the right. Make him like try to like you gotta kind of like try to neutralize him. But I don't see it. I don't know. They do too herky jerky and shit like that.
So
He like a big ass Loma.
now let me tell you guys, just because Usyk beat AJ ass, don't run around and say, "Oh, Usyk will beat Wilder," because those are two different African men from different sides of the country. I mean, different sides of the world. I meant.
I think he still beats Wilder, so I think
Hell
Wilder will
no.
probably be his easiest fight. And I'm
Fuck
gonna
no.
tell
You
you
know why?
why.
Look, you know why he don't beat Wilder?
Why?
Here's why. Because yeah, Usyk got skills, but as you can see when he fought AJ, there were still times he got his ass fucking punched with that right hand. But guess what?
I know, but yeah,
Guess what? Guess what AJ did? When AJ sensed that
well,
Usyk hurt from the right hands, he didn't do nothing about it. He let that man reset. Wilder, a different breed. Wilder get you hurt like that, dude, it's over. It's lights out, and you know it. So don't sit here and say Usyk is so skilled stylistically that he's a technician that he can avoid a right hand for 12 rounds when he can't. There's no way you can avoid getting knocked out. Matter of fact, there's no way that you can avoid getting touched in a Wilder fight. Even in that second fight with Fury, Fury still got fucking touched. But shout out to everybody in the chat saying Wilder actually has heart, and if he knew he was losing, he would go for it all. Unlike your boy AJ. But go on.
I'm gonna tell you the difference between AJ and Wilder. Only reason AJ was able to win on right hands is because he was able to set him up right with traps and stuff like that. Wilder doesn't set up traps.
Wilder does
I
do
truly,
that. AJ, look,
I,
AJ literally doing everything. Look, AJ, this is what he was doing. He was pulling with that left hand, waiting until you get the opportunity to throw a right hand. Don't Wilder do that too? Or he don't do that all of a
nah,
sudden? Y'all gotta
not
get it
like AJ do.
out, bro. Y'all gotta get it out y'all head. So y'all think
I've
that
never seen
Wilder's
Wilder
some
do it
iron
on the fly
brawler.
though.
Y'all always
Wilder
think
does it
that
standing in one
Wilder's some
spot.
iron brawler.
Usyk not gonna let you stand in one spot. Look at the Ortiz fight. Look how long it took him to catch Ortiz. And that's because Ortiz still followed the same pattern twice and shit like that. Usyk not gonna do that. He do irky jerky.
So
I think he the most skilled heavyweight. I don't even catch me on that.
when Wilder beat Fury, would you rank Wilder as the best heavyweight in the world?
Nah, he ain't got 3 belts.
See this guy, but Usyk's the best in the world because he got 3 belts, right? Huh?
Nah, I would say Fury because he beat Klitschko and Wilder.
He beat Klitschko. Because he beat Klitschko, that's it.
And
See that?
Wilder.
See what I'm talking about? These guys don't like Wilder at all. That they don't want to give him no fucking credit. They want to give him nothing. He can't beat USYK. He can't beat nobody. He might as well just retire.
But that's just my opinion, though. Like that's my opinion. I gotta
Yeah,
take it back.
your opinion sounds similar to everybody that hates on Wilder.
I don't
Yeah,
hate on Wilder, man. My thing is a lot of them people hate on Wilder because they Fury fans. I don't give a fuck about Fury either. I don't think too
you care
highly
about
of him.
AJ's out of the fucking picture.
To be honest, I don't think so. I don't think Fury will fight Usyk.
You don't think what?
I don't think Fury will fight Usyk.
Duh, he already said it, and he not gonna get the opportunity to. His ass about to
Yeah,
get his ass. He
if
about to,
Fury wins,
bro. Ain't no if
what I
Fury wins, bro. Ain't no if Fury wins. What makes you think Fury gonna win this fight? Tell me. Why?
I don't see what differently Wilder can do from the first and second fight.
What? So you telling me? Have you seen a video of Tyson Fury training lately? Recently?
I haven't been paying attention to the
You
fight.
haven't been paying attention, right? So there you go. That's your answer, yo. He hasn't been paying attention to the fight. So he just that, and then you say you're not a Wilder hater, but he just think that Fury gonna win, and there's nothing Wilder can do, and he haven't seen Fury training at all, but he just know Fury gonna win. Boy, come
I
on,
didn't see
bro.
him. Well, but to be honest, I didn't see him train for the second fight or the first fight either. So it's consistency with me. I didn't see him train for the second fight or the first fight. First fight, I picked Wilder to win. I thought, okay, Fury coming off a long layoff, he ain't fought nobody real yet, so Wilder might knock him out and stuff like that. And I
Who you
actually
think
thought
AJ
Wilder
should fight?
lost that fight.
My
Who I
dude
think
about
AJ
to.
should fight.
Who you think AJ should fight next? My dude said he should fight Ortiz and probably lose to Ortiz.
Ortiz finna fight Ruiz. Ortiz not gonna fight nobody tough. He done that his whole career. I think AJ should fight what's that? Michael Hunter.
You know what? That would be a good ass fight.
Yeah, I think you should
AJ
fight
versus
Michael
Michael Hunter.
Hunter.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good
Yeah.
fight.
As you get past Michael Hunter like superbly, then maybe you think of a Usyk rematch. And then still, I don't know if he beats him.
Shout out to my dude, I am Trill Will. How's it going on, brother? 13 days till we meet live in person, brother.
All right, man. What's happening, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling?
On the porch, smoking a blunt. Yeah, I'll tell you how I'm feeling.
I'm smoking that Fury pack. What about you?
About to smoke this Fury pack. Well, I'm smoking this AJ pack first, and then I'll get this Fury pack in about 13 days. You feel me?
Hey, man. Trill Will, how did you feel about last night's fight?
I called the fight. I called it on my channel. But I had been saying that AJ was going to he's going to be in trouble because of the fact that Usyk's ability to move in and out and catch angles. If you didn't go back and watch Usyk versus Tony Bellew, if you go back and watch that fight, and I even said it on Wednesday night on Smoke City, that if he comes in there anything like that, he's in and out, he's actually planting his shots, and he's staying evasive, using his angles. AJ is too robotic and too slow to counter anything that this man has to do. And he showed that. He showed that. Andrew Ruiz exposed that shit. Vladimir Klitschko exposed that shit, but Vladimir himself was too slow. But Usyk did exactly what Usyk was supposed to do. Use his speed, use his ability to cut off the use his angles, to cut AJ from having to gain an advantage, because AJ is just straight up and down and perpendicular. And like,
Straight
really,
down.
if you think about it, bro, when you think about boxing, you think about heavyweight boxing, they keep trying to make these UK fighters like this so out of this world spectacular, and they're not. They got a lot of hype behind them, and they got a bunch of decaps and casuals who watch them, and they get mystified because of what Eddie Hearn and, of course, BT Sport and Sky Sports and what they do, because you hear their biased commentary. They even had Roy Jones over there cooning and book dancing and soft shoeing for everybody to see. He looks stupid over there, bro.
They talking about
He looks stupid.
that heavyweight, like, goddamn, bro.
Right, but now everybody's gonna move. Now watch, Art, man. You mark my words on this. Now that AJ and Usyk's gonna rematch, right? The same thing is gonna happen. This ain't Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz beat himself essentially in that second fight. He said he didn't take it serious. He let the money go to his head, and this man was eating tacos with the Saudi Arabian prince and shit. He didn't take. He let the money go to his head. He didn't take this fight serious, and he didn't train. And it was obvious because remember he tried to put out like a catfish picture of himself, like he got skinnier when he didn't. He was actually bigger than he was in the first fight. Then you have to then turn around and look what happens after Usyk fights Anthony Joshua again. Anthony Joshua's going to get styled on and beat again because Anthony Joshua ain't got no other route to go. He can't get faster. He can't all of a sudden now move his head and not fight like a robot because that's Anthony Joshua. That's in his DNA. But you had so many people around him clout chasing him. What's up, bro?
My bad for cutting you off, brother. One thing that pissed me off last night from AJ is that Usyk was giving him all types of looks, and the only type of defense that AJ really had was the going side to side to side. Like, bro, what do you like? The nigga is giving you all different types of look. You're gonna have to do more than just trying to weave because you're trying to weave and then you just stop and stay right in the middle. He say, okay, he done weaving. Let me hit him with the straight left. I'm
exactly,
like, bruh.
He missed so many opportunities to uppercut yesterday. It was ridiculous.
It was ridiculous, man.
Hey, go back and listen to the press conference after the fight and listen to what Usyk said. Usyk said he was not going into that fight to knock out Anthony Joshua. And here's how I'm going to prove that point. Round 3, he hit Anthony Joshua at about 1minute and 35 seconds in the 3rd round. He hurt him bad. Anthony Joshua went back on his bicycle and started going backward on the back foot, going towards the ropes. If Usyk would have pressed forward and would have hit him with some of those combos he was hitting him with in the 12th round, Anthony Joshua would have been knocked the fuck out. But he didn't. Usyk didn't, for some weird reason, Usyk didn't go for a knockout. And he even said it out of his own mouth. I wasn't here to knock out Anthony Joshua.
And he said that was actually not one of my hardest fights.
Right. But then think about this. Deontay Wilder has fought a southpaw twice. One of the baddest southpaws a Cuban southpaw heavyweight, which everybody is ducking right now. And everybody keep making excuses. Oh, he's old. He's this. Then why don't they fight him then? If he's so old, and so now you see why Anthony Joshua ducked him when he was a WBA mandatory. Now you see why they had to come back and then, oh man, he priced himself out of the contract. Anthony Joshua did not want no parts of who he was, because you know what? Louis King Kong Ortiz was only asking what they was willing to pay Big Baby Miller when he got popped for dope. You know what I'm saying? He was only asking for that. He wasn't asking for no astronomical amount of money. He was asking what they was already budgeted to pay out the Big Baby Miller before he cashed out on them PEDs. But now they want to turn it into, okay, Luis Ortiz ducked him. Or you can say whatever it is you want. He did not want to fight Louis King Kong Ortiz, or else he would have fought him when he was a WBA mandatory. Exactly. He would have fought him then before he fought Vladimir Klitschko.
I hear that, but are you saying that Joshua hasn't fought anyone respectable in his reservoir? I think he's fought a lot of top-level fighters.
Who?
Would you not agree?
Wait, hold on. Before we get into it, I haven't seen you on this channel before. Who are you, brother?
My name is Rack from London, Box Story. We talk boxing throughout the UK, America, all over the place. I got to represent London because you lot are giving London a lot of smoke, so I got to shout out for the UK.
You know, I seen you. I thought you was just a white guy. I'm gonna keep it 100. I thought you were a white guy. So when you hopped on, you kind of surprised me. But yeah, man, the reason why I got a lot of smoke from the UK is because America and Mexico, we're just tired of you guys basically being so deluded where you think it's impossible to cheat in boxing. You guys think it's impossible for any type of foul play to happen. And then you guys turn around and support a guy that you know is criminally involved. You know, we just tired of that. It's like, bro, and you turn around and try to tell us that we're crazy when it's like, bro, we live in a country where our own government conspires against us. So why in the world would we not believe that there can be some type of wrongdoing in boxing, bro? That's when we get so sick and tired of that shit. And we call y'all British teeth. We're tired of fucking Johnny Nelson saying things like Tennyson will beat Tank.
Okay, I can't agree on that. I'll admit, Johnny Nelson says some wild things. He says a whole bunch of crazy shit. Johnny Nelson, he does his own thing. Now, I'm not denying that crazy stuff happens in boxing. Look at the WBC the other week with Valdez. My guy failed 2 drug tests and they just act like it didn't happen. Look at the WBA with Michael Fox.
I
they had
was
to come
there.
out and
I
say,
was
yeah, there was some corruption going on. Like, we know corruption goes on, but I feel with the whole Fury Wilder thing, a lot of people are like, you know, the facts that have been presented to us, we're not really feeling those facts. We don't really think these facts are legitimate. Because, of course, Wilder was saying the water, Walker was saying his trainer was selling them out, Wilder was saying his suit. A lot of people heard
Hold on,
various
time out.
excuses for Wilder.
Time out,
And
bro. Time out.
they
Let
don't
me
know what's
address
up.
that real quick. Can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
Could you go back and watch that fight? I'm talking about turn the commentary off. Watch that fight. Because I've watched it. And every time I watch it, it pisses me off. Go back and watch that fight, and you tell me, was Wilder not holding on to the ropes to keep himself up on his feet while Tyson Fury was coming forward? And then in round number 1, Tyson Fury was walking backwards. He was on his back foot, and Wilder was coming forward. Wilder hit him with a 1-2 punch that knocked him out in the 12th round in the first fight. Tyson Fury looked at him, and his eyes got big as quarters. Deontay Wilder then walked up on him on the corner of the ring. He hit him again with the same 2-piece, and Fury's eyes blew up again. And then ever since that moment, it's at 2 minutes, 45 seconds in the first round. When you go back and watch that round, after that round, you'll notice Tyson Fury comes forward on Deontay Wilder. That's never happened to Deontay Wilder in the history of boxing, period. It never happened. So how did Tyson Fury become such a devastating puncher, but he still couldn't knock Wilder out, mind you. But he became such a devastating puncher, and he had such a devastating chin. But the same punch that knocked him out in the first fight, by his own admission, now all of a sudden has no effect on him. But Wilder wasn't under the influence of anything. So but I want you to keep that same energy though, because at the October 9th, I want you back here, because I want to be on this panel.
Now, hold on.
I want you back here because I want you on this panel.
Twisted,
because you're gonna see this fight's not gonna look nothing like the second one. So get that out your head.
I want you to know I'm not a diehard Fury fan. I'm not riding for Fury. He's a British guy. I get my hands off for my country because I want. Do you know? I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to see AJ versus Fury for the Undisputed in the UK. Like, I wanted to see that. I'm a British man. I want to see that. Now that it's not happening, what happens between Fury and Wilder? What happens in it? Like, I'm not getting my Undisputed showdown. Like, when AJ versus Klitschko in Wembley, big 90,000 people stadium, I went. Lots of my people went. Yo, that was live. And if we could get an all UK event of that, I'd be so down for that. But I'm not getting that. So at the end of the day, I don't care what happens now. Yo,
you're
give that smoke.
You're willing to get that in all, despite anything. You guys were willing to get that at all cost, even if it meant turning the blind eye to cheating, even if it meant Wilder not getting his contract obligation, his contract right to fight Fury. You guys were willing to have that despite all of that and say, you know what? Screw the ethics of boxing, screw morals. Let's just get into this all British fight.
No, of course.
But what was the honor in that though? Because the UK, Tyson Fury doesn't have a license in the UK to fight. So y'all would have been happy with them throwing this fight together, knowing that Tyson Fury knows that Wilder, he announced his rematch clause right after that fight. He already said it running back. So y'all knew it. It's almost as if, and I get what Artman is saying, it's almost as like y'all see the facts right there in your face, but you still ignore it. Like, Wilder had his honorable rematch clause signed. Tyson Fury agreed to it. They are already in agreement. Tyson Fury was never Deontay Wilder's mandatory. He gave him a shot as a voluntary. He wasn't even supposed to fight Fury. This shit wasn't even supposed to, and now all of a sudden, y'all saying, fuck Deontay Wilder. He don't deserve any kind of his rightfully signed rematch for y'all to have some match that they got to fight in the desert and y'all can't even have in Wembley anyway? Yeah. What sense does that make? It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Like I say, I hear your points, and just for the record, I'm not a diehard Fury fan. I'm not out here riding for Fury. A lot of the facts that you man have brought up on Twitter, I wasn't even aware of this stuff beforehand. You said, oh man, you were saying that Fury's lied about a lot of stuff. He's been deceitful about a lot of stuff. Over the last couple of months, I think the world has actually just come to realize, you know what? You're actually right. There's a few things he doesn't always add up for. Like, when he said he had COVID, well, I don't know whether he had COVID or not, but he was in casinos in Las Vegas. So somewhere along the line, he's not actually told the truth. The other day, I think you posted a couple months ago, he was like, why is he fighting Usyk for? Usyk's not a heavyweight. He's just going to boss him around. And then the other day, he was like, AJ's going to get beat up by Usyk. So I'm starting to see the patterns here of, okay, maybe Fury does go back and forth on himself a bit. But as far as it comes to the fight with Wilder, like I said, I didn't know about the arbitration. I didn't know about the contract sign. I didn't know that at the time it was mandated for Wilder to get his opportunity. A lot of us didn't actually know that.
Because
And I think it's
Fury
all coming
lied to
to light
y'all.
now.
That's why.
And the thing is, about the whole situation with the gloves, about the situation with the water, I'm not going to say it's not true, but at the same time, there's a lot of people that are saying that they don't feel that they've had enough evidence for it to be concreted that it was facts yet. But what I'm saying is, I see your point. Possibly there could be something there. I'm not going to come against you guys on that one.
Let me ask you this. So, what do you think about this? What do you think about Tyson Fury being accused of cheating, right? And instead of fighting Wilder, he tells the world he's going to fight AJ, and Wilder let the contract out. Wilder let the contract expire. Hold on. Let me go on. I'm not finished. And then May 17th, an arbitrator rules that it's Wilder's right to get the third fight. And then Tyson Fury, like a couple weeks ago, admits that yes, he knew he couldn't get the AJ fight, and he knows fair is fair, and Wilder was deserved the third fight. What do you feel about him telling you guys stuff like that and putting y'all through that type of stuff?
He lied to y'all.
Like I've said, over the last couple months, it's all come out that Fury talks a lot. He talks a hell of a lot. Half the time when he says something, it's probably not going to happen. And I think a lot of people. As myself, I'm a neutral. Like, I like Fury. If Fury's fighting, I'd want him to win. He's from the UK. But at the same time,
you can't say you're neutral when you're willing to put your whole boxing credibility on the line that Tyson Fury couldn't cheat.
And he did multiple times, though.
I'm not saying that he has definitely not cheated. I'm just
He's
saying
already been caught, though.
Huh?
Let's just put this out there first. Tyson Fury is already a habitual cheater. He's already been caught multiple times, and he also was banned for using a banned substance. So there goes that credibility out of the window. Tyson Fury is known for cheating. He cheated against Christian Hammer. That's a fact. McDermott, he cheated against him. John McDermott cheated against him. Tried to cheat.
What did he do against McDermott? He had two
the gloves. The gloves. He manipulated his gloves. Go back and read it. There's articles about it everywhere.
Is that the first
John
or second
McDermott?
fight?
You know why John McDermott didn't come forward? Because he was afraid of how media would treat him, and they would try to discredit his story, much like Deontay Wilder. How could you or me or Artman or anybody on this panel or anybody in this chat tell Deontay Wilder how the fuck he felt in his body? And he had multiple people who are around him that can big up what he's saying, that can actually back what he's talking about, that actually give credibility to what Deontay Wilder said. His story's never changed. Tyson Fury's has multiple times on camera. There's video proof of this shit. Like, Tyson Fury can lie to y'all and lie to y'all. Y'all are countrymen. I get that. Y'all are countrymen. Y'all wouldn't love nothing more but to have a undisputed world champion in the UK, representing the UK. Y'all been wanting it since the days of Blackpool Rock, who got beat by Floyd Patterson in 1959. But y'all been chasing undisputed and a champion since over 100 years. And nothing would bring y'all more joy than to have a champion from the UK. I get that. I understand that. But what cost are y'all willing to have that said champion? Because Tyson Fury is y'all only hope right now. Because Tyson Fury, once he fights Wilder on the 9th, and y'all are going to see exactly what we've been saying for months, well over a year and a half, that Tyson Fury had to cheat Deontay Wilder in order for him to have any kind of suitable advantage over him. Because Tyson Fury is not a dominant puncher. He's not. Never has been. Never has been. But Tyson Fury has 3 credible knockouts on his record right now. I'm talking about knockouts where there was a 10 count, it's done. Now, I'm not talking about where a ref can wave off the fight or some weird ass reason. I'm talking about knockouts. Deontay Wilder has 20.
But so say this. You're saying, okay, so the fight comes on the 9th of October.
Yes.
What's to say? So if Fury cheated on the second fight, what's to say he won't cheat again on the third fight and do the exact same thing?
He could try. He can't do the exact same thing because the biggest part in that whole cheat was the fact that Deontay Wilder was under the influence of something and he didn't feel right. Because the man was rubbing his eyes when they called him to the middle of the ring. If you go and watch the beginning of the fight to the end of it, you can tell something was wrong with Deontay Wilder. This man was walking around rubbing his eyes, and when every other fight, I went back and watched every fight Deontay Wilder ever fought in from the introduction to the last bell. Deontay Wilder always comes out and he cocks his arms like he's cocking a shotgun. Every time he does it. This man was standing there, pulling up on his trunks, rubbing his eyes, trying to figure out where the fuck is he at, what is going on. I don't know what's going on around me, but I'm going to fight anyway because I'm Deontay Wilder. But this is what most of these people who claim to be boxing fans don't pay attention to, and they don't care. I'm telling you, October is so important because it's bigger than boxing. Because the commissions, all of the commissions, right? All of the commissions in boxing have never caught a cheat before ever in the history of boxing. It's well noted. When Margarito got caught cheating, Emmanuel Stewart caught him. They caught him. There was a reason to call. He went on to fight after he had plaster in his glove and he beat Cotto.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't get caught by no, and the commission was there. They didn't catch him. Oscar Valdez just tested positive 2 times.
Twice.
A&B sample was trash. Still fights. Got beat the fuck up for 12 rounds by Conceição. Conceição beat this motherfucker's ass the whole fight. I watched the fight. I called it. I watched the fight. Conceição didn't lose a round. This man, he was taking rounds off and still landing more punches. It's still more active. It's still pushing the action in the ring. You're using ring generalship and effective aggression and all that stuff. You use the gauge and actually score a fight. But the commission don't step in when somebody like Oscar Valdez can get in the ring dirty as hell and still cheat. When they only give a 6-month suspension to Canelo for using a banned substance, and then the WBC essentially turns around and raises the level of clenbuterol just so he can continue to cheat. But people herald him as #1 pound for pound. This is why I'm telling you, this Wilder fight versus Tyson Fury is way bigger than boxing, and it's not going to go how everybody thinks it's going to go. They think Deontay Wilder is a one-dimensional fighter. No, he's not, because this man went from Budweiser truck to the Olympics, and this was after a year fighting year fighting in boxing. Man goes to the Olympics in 2008 and wins a bronze medal, the only one to medal out of his own team. And then this man goes on to fight through everybody because people were avoiding him and didn't want to fight him. Fought from the muck and the mud, and then fights Bermane Stiverne in 12 rounds, outboxes him the whole goddamn fight, using nothing but a jab all day, every day. And it was a beautiful jab, too. Go back and watch it. It's for the people saying that Wilder can't box. Go back and see it. But I'm telling y'all, he has a boxing brain, and he has Don House training in his camp. And also, Joey Scott is an Olympic trainer. And y'all gonna say and tell me that Fury, who's been gaffing off, blowing this shit off, making all kinds of excuses, running to pay-per-views and signing contracts on TV, not doing shit, jumping around in the gym, not taking this shit serious. I see the excuse they're gonna have for him already.
One thing I'm gonna say about Fury, outside the ring, he does a lot of bullshit. He does a lot of crap. But you gotta admit, every time he steps into the ring, he's lived up to the mark. He's lived up to the expectation. He's done what's needed to be done.
He's gonna die.
You never noticed that it was controversy around a lot of controversy around Tyson Fury's fights. Why is that? You know that saying, "Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times." Come on, man. Tyson Fury's been accused of cheating multiple times from fighters from all across the world, not just America, not just Black America. You know that, right? You know this. So you ever sat there and think to yourself like, hey, man, what exactly is Tyson Fury doing? Because let me tell you what, Deontay Wilder's not the first person to say, hey, man, dealing with Tyson Fury, I came into the fight feeling very different, not myself.
But if Wilder, if his water was intoxicated, how would Fury have been able to get into that? How would Fury have been able to orchestrate that? Taking into consideration,
money.
Fury's not in his country. It's not in his home.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Money.
Yeah.
Money does it. Money does. Like, who's to say if like I've heard the stories and everybody heard what Mark Breland had to say, and Mark Breland basically lied on camera with MTK Global's fucking weirdo people, and he basically came out and he lied and said he never gave Deontay Wilder any water. But at that same fight, you can hear there's tape of Fury's team telling him not to drink none of the water there. Why would he do that? Why at the press conference after the fight, he refused water? It's on tape. That's what I'm
It's
telling
on
y'all.
tape.
Y'all
It's
see
on
all of this
tape.
stuff in front
I
of
hear
y'all
that.
face, but yet you still turn a blind eye. That's the reason why Art Man calls y'all British Teeth
British
fans.
Teeth.
Because y'all don't
y'all
believe
live in the
shit y'all
dark.
see in y'all face. Y'all will continue to think that Dillian White actually has a chance against Deontay Wilder. He's gonna die in there. He got knocked out by fucking Povetkin. A 41-year-old pad cheat named Povetkin knocked him smooth out, and he had to wait till after he got off COVID in order for him to fight him to get some bullshit win, and y'all still held him over Deontay. How in the fuck do y'all come up with this shit?
No, hold up. Once again, I'm not gonna.
This
don't
coming from
Google the
British
rest of them.
fans.
My rankings. Number 1 Fury, number 2 Usyk, number 3 Wilder, number 4 AJ, number 5 Dylan White. I still put Wilder in the top 3.
I
Yo,
say Big Baby knocks out Dillian White,
what's
and so
good,
does
bro?
F.A. Jabba.
But shout out to the brother Ricky Williams, man.
Hey,
Ricky,
To y'all, man.
hey, man. Yo, shout out to Usyk, man. Good performance. Not a great performance. Let me slow on,
Go
bro. You
ahead.
haven't had time to talk. Let me cook real quick, right? Not a great performance. What did Usyk do that was so great or otherworldly to beat AJ last night?
nothing.
He boxed
didn't
the
have to.
move. He boxed the move, slicked counter jabs.
He threw a left hand and turned AJ. That's all he did, bro.
He really did.
Y'all,
He neutralized. Look how powerful
there's no
AJ
look,
is.
bro.
He
Look, bro.
neutralized him.
There's
He
no
neutralized
neutralizing AJ. AJ neutralized itself because he don't know what type of fighter he want to be.
Facts.
That's honest
Say
about
that shit
you.
again.
Let me tell y'all something. The UK, y'all heavyweights are great over there, bro.
Over there.
Over there.
24 hours ago, we held all the belts.
It doesn't matter. Look, you held all the belts because AJ got moved a certain way. Because if AJ would have took 50 million, we could already seen what it was with AJ and Wilder, correct? Right. Did he take the 50? No, it's about my career then. It's about being a businessman then, right? And let me tell you about this: that cheating in boxing don't exist. Did Campbell Hatton win the other? Did Matthew?
Don't talk about Campbell. Don't talk about Campbell.
Did he win the other night? Did he win the other night?
Don't talk to me about Campbell Hatton.
No, answer the question.
He didn't win, but don't talk about Campbell Hatton.
But did he win? Win? So stop talking about cheating and bullshit and conspiracies don't happen in boxing. They happen all the time. So
Even
for
the
people to keep saying that cheating is not possible in boxing, y'all making y'allself look stupid.
And that's why we call it British teeth.
First and foremost, I've never denied that cheating goes in boxing. We see it all the time. That's an open thing in boxing. My point about the heavyweights, AJ versus Charles Martin, an American, took the IBF title. AJ versus Joseph Parker, the WBO
He sold that belt.
Took that title. AJ's gonna beat the guys all around.
You're right. How do you rate Charles Martin?
Trash.
He beat who was there at the time. He can only beat
I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you that. Don't work around the question. How do you rate Charles Martin?
At the time, he was the weakest link.
Thank you. So again,
he sold his belt for 8 million.
Bro, listen. The business of boxing is staying in the business of boxing, except for a few, God. Y'all need to learn to admit this. This is the rule of boxing. Like I said, it applies except to y'all, to everybody's favorite fighter when it applies to all fighters. Just like styles make fights. Yes, Usyk looked good against a lackluster AJ. AJ never been anything special, bro. And what he was a come forward fighter with power that used to be able to take a decent shot until he lost to Ruiz. But now, in his mind, he don't know what he want to be. So he tried to outbox a boxer last night, which we saw is futile, right? A good big man always beat a good little man, except in this case, right? Because he didn't fight his fight. Now, is AJ gonna come out in the rematch and do something different? I doubt it, because AJ's scared of getting stopped. He's scared of getting stopped. But to sit up here and say Usyk can do the same thing to Deontay Wilder or even Tyson Fury. And this is not you personally, bro. I'm just talking about boxing fans in general, right? It's ludicrous, bro. Styles make fights. Plain and simple, short and sweet. Deontay Wilder will stop Usyk. He'll stop AJ. AJ doesn't move his head off the slide, bro. Y'all saw that last night. If you think if it's that easy for Alexander Usyk, a guy with shorter arms and shorter legs and got to close the distance to get to Usyk, you think Deontay ain't gonna touch him with a right hand?
No, do you not? Deontay Wilder will go into the fight with a different strategy. He's not going to try and outbox Usyk tick for attack. He's going to bring it to Usyk. He's going to let him feel the power. AJ, I don't know what AJ was doing. I don't know why he was trying to outbox Usyk. That was never going to work. AJ doesn't move his head. He's pretty static. He relies on that power and coming forward. Wrong game plan against the wrong kind of fighter. And I don't think Deontay Wilder will do the same thing. I think Deontay Wilder will make it definitely much more competitive, definitely much more interesting. He's going to go for it because that's Wilder's thing. That's Wilder's style.
Right. So the Tyson Fury situation is this, God. To me, at this point, it doesn't matter if you think Tyson Fury cheated or not, bro. It really don't. I know he cheated because I boxed. I know what gloves look like, right? I know what gloves look like. I know. I don't care if people say, well, it's the horse hair. It doesn't matter, bro. A fresh pair of gloves look like a fresh pair of gloves, God, right? So the thing of this is this. Fury, and this is what I'm saying as far as it goes with Fury, bro. Fury been lied to, and I don't know if you're a fan or not, but I'm talking about the people that religiously keep saying Fury is this and that. Fury done lied to y'all, I don't know how many times since January to now. Do y'all still believe him?
I was saying that earlier. He's been lying all over Twitter. He's been
right.
lying.
I had a guy from the UK tell me it's a difference between a cheater and a liar.
See, Ricky, but this brother right here, he admitted, he said, man, Art Man been sounding right. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, there's been a couple things.
What made you come to that conclusion, though?
Well, I remember when I first jumped on, you were saying that Fury Wilder 3 is going to happen this year. It's going to happen this year. Everyone ripped that off. You even had a little dispute with Ring IQ about that. You put a bet down. You was right. Fair enough on that. Wilder, Fury AJ. In the UK, they were looking at stadiums, they were looking at dates, they were looking at everything. Everyone was planning that shit. You was like, nah, that shit ain't gonna happen. You British Chief, you can't do that. It's not happen.
You've been telling y'all that though.
Didn't happen. Also, the whole thing about Fury lying and cheating, and of course, as time's gone on, Fury's just got himself in his own ball of lies and his own balls of deceit. And it's like, you've called 3 out of 3. So now that the 9th of October's coming, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of thinking, okay, so you've been right for 3 out of 3. Could you make it 4?
I'm just asking, God.
I'm just saying, but it's not just me saying this.
Right.
It's many other people saying this. Like,
I'm just saying, God, if you beat me in a fight, square up, bro. Right?
Yeah.
If you beat me in a fight, square up, bro, and the rematch is already signed and you're gonna get paid again, why run from me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's easy work. Easy fights get made, right?
But hold up. Deontay Wilder, so when the arbitration got put into play, Eddie Hearn would have probably paid Wilder a bag of money just to wait like a couple of months, let AJ Fury do their thing, and then Wilder would get the winner of that.
What makes you convinced that Eddie Hearn would have actually done that? Nothing in Eddie Hearn's past shows you that he's a man of his word either. Well, so that goes that.
Usyk was willing to step aside to let AJ Fury get along.
No, he wasn't.
No,
he wasn't. That's what Eddie Hearn told y'all. But there's an article now that shows that Usyk was pushing for his WBO mandatory. Just like I've seen some British Teeth fans on Twitter writing and saying that AJ didn't have to fight Usyk and Usyk should be happy that he got the opportunity to fight AJ. No, AJ had a mandatory named Usyk. Alexander Usyk was his mandatory, so he had to fight him.
Yeah, I'm aware of that fully.
But Eddie Hearn has never, and I mean this with all disrespect, never been a man about honor. Never been a man about being honest or actually doing what he says. So nobody can take what Eddie Hearn says for anything less than bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because Eddie Hearn, he keeps trying so hard, but Eddie Hearn essentially ruined Anthony Joshua's potential to being a superstar. Everybody claims that he is, but he's not. Because nobody will.
No. I beg to differ that. Joshua isn't in boxing. Him and Canelo are the two biggest.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
AJ's big over there, bro.
He's big over there. But guess who else is big over there? Deontay Wilder is big over
there, bro. Then this is me being 100% honest with you, guys. AJ is big in the UK. We wasn't even checking for that fight, to be honest with you.
They didn't promote it at all.
Right.
They didn't promote that fight over here.
AJ went to Madison Square Garden fought a top 10 Andy Ruiz,
got beat.
and he sold. He
And
sold.
got beat
Okay.
and quit.
He sold that. He sold it out in the MSG. Can Wilder come to the UK and sell out the O2?
Yes.
And people, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I
you-
bet
you
you money
telling
on
me,
it.
Rock, you wouldn't go?
Like Dillian White to sell out the O2.
Because
Yeah.
Dillian White's
Dillian
popular
White.
in the UK.
Wilder is popular in the UK. Wilder will go over there and we'll sell out the Wembley or the
That's what
O2
I'm
arena.
saying, God.
He'll sell them out.
Hold on. Wembley's 90,000. 90,000. You got
He will sell them out. Did
But
you see it? What happened when Wilder went to the UK and how the UK fans were mobbing him so bad he had to have security move them out the way?
Listen,
I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest, guy. AJ is not that, especially after the example you use, bro. After he came over to the MSG and got smoked, he fell off the map, guy. I'm just being honest.
my point was he sold on MSG.
He can't do it again.
Nope. He'd
Probably
be just like
don't
Tyson
again.
Fury.
But he did it. At what could Wilder have ever sold out?
Yes.
Yes.
The O2? I don't.
Yes.
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Hold up, Will. So you telling me right now, if Fury versus Wilder was in O2, it wouldn't sell out?
No. See, that's no. Fury versus Wilder, because those are the two
Right.
of the top
Wait,
three in
wait,
the world.
wait,
I'm talking about
Dillian
anyone
White versus Wilder wouldn't sell out.
because of Dylan White. Dylan White.
AJ versus Wilder wouldn't sell out.
That would sell out because the fight he's fighting is a star. Put Wilder against a top 15 guy who you barely know about in the UK. Would that
He'll
sell
sell
out?
out.
Because I know Ruiz ain't
He'll
big
sell out.
like that in America. Ruiz ain't headline in America like that.
I don't argue with it. I don't argue with people, man. If that's what you believe, that's what you believe, bro. But the honest to God truth, and this is me being honest with you, bro. Don't nobody care about AJ over here, bro.
They call him
Just be
Anthony
honest. He's not
Johnson.
worldwide. That's a misconception y'all have, and it's a misconception people have with UK fighters. Period. Y'all stay across the pond for a reason.
That's why y'all are not the mecca of boxing either.
Y'all stay across. Them fighters stay over there for a reason, bro. Y'all come to test yourself against the fighters in the US.
Right.
That's keeping it 1K. That's keeping it 1K, bro.
But hasn't Fury come
Y'all
over to
not
America?
recognize as world beaters until y'all beat an American champion.
Fury ain't popular over here.
But
You know how many fights that Fury sold when he fought Otto Wallen and Tom Schwartz? Wilder beat him in one fight. He outsold him in one fight.
Fury
One
had
fight.
to give away tickets over here, bro.
He gave away
had
more
to
tickets than
top
he
1,000
sold.
Tickets. Y'all ain't like that over here, bro.
No,
Just being honest with you.
they ain't got no measuring stick. Like all these numbers they be coming out their ass with, talking about Anthony Joshua sold this and sold that. Y'all ain't got nowhere to prove it. Y'all don't have Nielsen over there to actually gauge how many people watch the pay-per-view. Y'all don't have, y'all take the numbers Eddie Hearn gives y'all. So y'all don't have any factual data to support all the bullshit y'all say.
When Ruiz versus AJ, was MSG not sell out? Did it not look packed? Does it not look ram out?
How big is the MSG? How many they seat?
Yeah, MSG ain't that big.
How much? What's the maximum? What's the maximum?
I'm asking you. You know, you don't want bringing up that they sold it out.
I thought it's over 10,000, right? It's over 10,000 people in MSG.
Guess how many people that Wilder had at the Barclays when he fought Louis King Kong Ortiz?
Mm-hmm.
He had 13,000 people there. You know how many people that Tank had when he fought against Mario Barrios in Atlanta? Because I was there.
Yeah,
but 16,540 people in the building.
But of course, in their country, they're gonna.
We're more popular. We got more people than y'all do.
It's not big like that over
and
here.
our people spend more money.
Right. Y'all pay. How much do y'all pay for a pay-per-view?
Not as much as you. It's like £25.
Thank you. Y'all pay £25 for a pay-per-view. We pay $80 for one.
Yeah,
we pay $80 for one.
I've noticed.
So we spend way more money on our fights. Number two, they put pay-per-view fights that shouldn't even be pay-per-view fights. They made y'all pay for Dillian White versus Povetkin.
The truth of the matter is, God, a British fighter, they stay.
And they made us pay for goddamn Ruiz versus Areola. Don't act like the motherfucking US is just killing boxing because it's really not.
They are.
I live in the US. I'm in California. Let me cook. I'm in California. Every time I go to Rouse, it's a gas station in California. In California, it's a big ass 6'8" poster, live size poster in there. I've never seen one of Wilder. Not even been to Alabama. So don't act like he's not like that attention over
Where's
there.
the picture at? Because you just could be saying that. If you saw it and you trying to make a
I got
point,
the picture of it. I sent it to
a smartphone.
I sent to Artman right now. It's a big ass poster of AJ when I walk into the gas station. It's one in Dick's Sporting Goods. It's one when I go into the goddamn Walmart because he got the motherfucking X thing. So don't
And
act
you know
like
what?
he ain't getting attention over there.
You know what?
I
So
believe
you
it.
mean to
Hakeem,
tell me when Wilder
Hakeem,
fought
I
Brazil?
believe you. Look,
Hold
I believe you
on.
because
Hey,
go
Art
ahead.
Man, I got a question for him. If
Go ahead.
Wilder ain't so big, then
It's because
who sold the who?
he's
I'm
marketable.
curious. I'm curious to know who are the 1.4 million people watching Deontay Wilder knock out Dominic Brazil in 2 minutes and 43 seconds if Deontay Wilder ain't the biggest name
Personal,
in
God.
fucking
It's just
boxing.
not big over here like that.
Biggest name
Exactly.
in
Matter of
boxing.
fact, his
Biggest name in boxing.
pay-per-view versus Fury beats the shit out of Canelo's pay-per-view numbers. Go look at what he
Not
sold
big
with
like that,
Tyson
bro.
Fury versus him. Tyson Fury ain't big over here. It's
But hold on.
Deontay Wilder.
The fight with
Hold
Tyson
on,
Fury
hold
was
on,
big
hold on.
for
Well, if
both
I'm not
fighters.
mistaken,
Both fighters
they did
elevated the fight.
800K.
Yep.
They did 800K, right?
850K.
Him and
Hey,
Fury.
hey, let's keep
And
this
now, if
simple.
I'm
Let's
not
keep this simple when he done.
mistaken,
When he done. I'm gonna break it down for y'all. When he done.
Yeah. Let the brother Ricky cook. Go ahead.
No, let old boy go, and then I'll
all
break
right,
it down.
go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, bro.
All
No,
right,
you go
all right.
finish
Y'all
first,
said
bro.
Wilder sold 850. Who, me?
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
finish,
go
bro.
ahead.
I don't want to
Yeah,
cut you
cool.
off.
Okay, but yeah, so you said Wilder sold 850K. Good numbers. I ain't gonna cap them, some good ass motherfucking numbers. Like nobody done those numbers besides Canelo. But he not touching Canelo numbers. Canelo GGG did 1.6, and the motherfucking second one did 1.2. So don't act like he just outselling Canelo. And AJ did
Nobody said
outsell
that.
him when he came
Nobody
to
said
America.
that.
He did put up
We said
10K.
AJ. We didn't say
He put
that.
up 20K.
We didn't say that. We
Yeah, but
said
AJ
AJ,
put
bro.
up 20K in seats.
No, he
Answer me
didn't.
this. Answer me
No,
this.
he
AJ put
didn't.
yes, he
No, he
did.
didn't.
Yes,
Where's
he
the
did.
article at? Where's the article? You can
No,
pull the
no,
number out your ass,
Check it.
no.
but you
You
can't
get
go up here and make it
I ain't
pass
putting
like
up
it's
no
fact
articles.
and it
No,
ain't.
look. Answer me this. Answer me this, right?
you don't get.
Answer me this. Answer me this.
I'm listening, K.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So this the thing, right? Let me tell y'all what's going on in boxing. Y'all can believe this or not, but I'm telling y'all what's happening, right? Who's giving y'all consistent cards throughout the year in America?
PBC.
Let's be honest. Ain't no need to lie. Who's been giving y'all consistent card? You can't say Top Rank because Top Rank they canceled out. They canceled some fights and pushed out. We still waiting on T.O. versus Cambosos, correct?
Yep.
Right?
That's a
Okay.
Triller card, though.
It's to say I'm still about to make my point, God. I'm still about to make my point, right?
Okay.
What happened to DAZN America?
Go.
They abandoned the ship.
Okay, right? Why is Top Rank moving out basically out of American boxing, and now they got a deal over there in the UK for boxing?
Hey, these comments got me laughing. He says this American capping like this. Hey man, let's keep it 100.
Where's my answers to the detractors? The
Top
truth of
Rank
the
is
matter,
going towards where? What would you finna say?
the truth of the matter is, God, is that PBC is cornering the American market on boxing, bro. That's the truth of the matter, bro. Right now, Top Rank only got 2 viable fights. Well, 3. Josh Taylor, a monster, right? But right now, Tyson Fury, who losing in 2 weeks, and then they got T.O., who's an afterthought, right? And then they got Terrence Crawford, who could possibly lose his belt in a 50-50 fight come November 20th. DAZN is gone. Tank sell out pay-per-view no matter who he fight, no matter where he at in Atlanta. Deontay Wilder, whether y'all want to admit it or not, whether he's bigger than AJ or not, is a pay-per-view draw. They got Errol Spence, who's a pay-per-view draw. And they own all of 154. And quite possibly, which I'm betting on, Caleb Plant will be undisputed at 168.
I don't know about that, but that's another conversation for another day.
Yeah.
You want to put money on it?
Woo!
I got Caleb Plant.
I got Caleb Plant too.
See, because styles make fights. The same thing how y'all was saying AJ was going to beat Usyk. Styles make fights. And Caleb Plant is the white version of everything that get Canelo issues.
Thank you.
Okay, this is where it's going to get divided again because, do you know, I thought Billy Joe Saunders would have wiped the floor with Plant.
Billy Joe Sanders is garbage.
Exactly.
And he laid down for this fight.
Billy Joe, like I
for this
said,
fight.
no matter what y'all say, God, I'm sorry that you was born where you at, bro. But when it comes to boxing, American fighters are cut different.
Very different because you
It's
got
different
That's
for
what the matter, bro.
world
because,
two-weight
hold
world
on, Ricky.
champion, Olympian, like undefeated to this point, 30 fighting.
I don't
Garbage.
care.
So
Look,
have
bro.
you noticed? Have you noticed
let me tell you something, bro.
Joe hasn't looked good since he got caught up with them peds. Ever
Bro.
since he got caught up with them peds, he hasn't looked like the way he looked against David Lemieux.
Bro,
And you got
Yeah. I had
as
it.
good as your competition, bro.
Mm-mm.
It's a video going on in the internet right now where LeBron steal a ball and dunk on a bunch of fourth graders. That's what boxing is, bro. If Bud Crawford's the perfect example. He's great skill set. He has a great skill set, but who has he been fighting?
Mm-mm.
A broken Kell Brook, a shattered Amir Khan, Benavidez after he got shot in the leg, Mean Machine who just got washed by Ortiz, and Jeff Horn, who we all know was gifted a decision against Manny Pacquiao. Competition matters.
It does, but at the end of the day, Crawford can only fight who's put in front of him. If he's wiping these guys out, that's all that's there. When he cleared at 140, people argue.
Bro, no. And that's the problem, bro. Stop saying that shit when fighters can choose their own path. You don't think Bud has something to do with the people he with? He signed up with Bob twice. So
Facts.
No, you don't bring no sand to the beach, my guy. Where was it before the pandemic? Where was all the hot welterweights at?
Tell me where they at. PBC.
Inactive.
Top rank.
So why you signing with Top Rank?
It was inactive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
PBC.
I don't know what
why
Bud's
you signing
reasons
with
are.
Top Rank?
Quack, quack, quack.
Of course, if he's with Top Rank and all the other guys with PBC, he's not going to get the best deal with PBC, is he? He's thinking more of a business
He
move.
ain't talking about deals. He's a fighter. If you the best, you go. I think I'm the best. Are you ready for the test?
Mm-hmm. But fighters these days are thinking more business too. You got fighters are businessmen these days too. They're not just thinking about the fight; they think about the business.
So
It ain't got nothing to do with the
business?
business that much. Only thing he did for the business. Top Rank. Yeah. I think y'all forgetting. Terrence Crawford, before he went up to the welterweight division, he fought for Undisputed. That had the most watched fight that year. He went up and fought.
In history.
Yeah, and then he went up to 147 and fought Jeff Horn. Got the most viewed fight, and he went and fought Benavidez, which was the most combat watch fight that year. Top Rank offered him a deal for $5 million per fight.
At 147, he wanted to.
No, he couldn't have. Y'all don't remember the state of the 147 division. Keith Thurman was out and injured with 2 of the belts. Keith Thurman
was he undisputed at 140 or not?
Yes, but the WBO only does that. When has the WBC ever let someone come up?
Every sanctioning body gives the champion emeritus coming up if they're undisputed at 140.
Give me an example. Give me an example of someone doing it besides the WBO. It's never happened. Only the WBO do that. No, because it doesn't happen. That's why it don't happen. Only the WBO do that.
Yes, it does. I'll find it, but I can't think on the top of my head.
I'm telling you, the WBA don't do it. The WBC don't do it. IBF don't do it. IBF is the most strict. You got to fight like 2 or 3 times to even get in the motherfucking ranking. But you got to remember the state. Keith Thurman was injured with 2 of the belts. Earl Spence had just satisfied his mandatory a month ago. So Bud would have to wait a whole year to even get his shot at Earl Spence. WBO was the only route. Matter of fact, I think the WBC had just went vacant and they ordered Sean Porter and Danny Garcia to fight for it. He didn't have no choice but the WBO.
Bud always got choices. And that's the problem with y'all. He always gets choices.
Horn was coming off a win of Pacquiao, and people were thinking, is this guy hot? Is this guy not? And Bud wanted to test that. At the time, it was a money fight. It was there. He had the legacy name of Pacquiao.
But that's, like I said, I'm agree with you with that, bro. But that's casual thinking. I don't think like a casual, bro. That's casual thinking. The point is, bro, no matter what y'all say,
that Pacquiao fight is what my man Art Man like to say. A fantasy fight. I like when my man Art Man say that. It's a fantasy fight. That's what they was waving at him. A fantasy fight with Pacquiao. Pacquiao was never going to fight Terrence Crawford. Y'all can let them lie and tell you, Bob, stop the fight. No, Pacquiao stopped that fight. His motherfucking trainer went on fucking air and said, I don't like that fight for him. That's a dangerous fight for Pacquiao. Pacquiao was not going to fight Terence Crawford, so that was never a reasonable fight. Pacquiao was looking to go to PBC anyway. I remember before he even left Top Rank, he was trying to get in the ring with Bronner. Bronner didn't want to fight him, though.
That's all great, but that still goes back to my point, whether you got a point in or not. Why would you go where there's no competition?
Bingo.
They thought because the fight was big enough that they would work together as a co-promotion thing to get the fight done.
Your career. You go. This is the modus operandi for Top Rank since I've been watching boxing. I've been watching boxing forever. You go to Top Rank to develop and hopefully leave. Is Bud trying to leave finally?
Nah, I think he might re-sign back with him. But
right, Bud Crawford's supposed to be the man that stopped Errol Spence, the man that stopped. He the only man. Only Bud can beat Errol. Only Errol can beat Bud. Sean Porter, the leftover, supposedly the one that everybody that lose all his big fights is Bud's biggest fight.
Yep. His hardest test
market-wise, I don't think it'd be as hard as test. If we being honest, y'all not gonna agree with me, but I think the dudes Bud been fighting in welterweight and beat the PBC fighters. It ain't no way you convince me that Danny Garcia can beat Mean Machine. Danny Garcia beat Mean Machine. I think Horn,
Danny Garcia,
Horn, Mean Machine, Horn, Mean Machine, and Benavidez all beat the shit out of Danny Garcia.
Out your mind.
Okay, does Danny Garcia beat Ortiz Jr.? Does he beat Ortiz Jr.?
Who's that?
No, not at all. Ortiz Jr. knocks him the fuck out.
I want to see it.
Danny Garcia, Ortiz Jr.
Why y'all keep thinking that Bud's so elite when y'all can't even name one elite fighter Bud's ever fought? He ain't never fought.
What's his name?
He avoided all of them.
Was Gamboa not elite?
Julius Ndongo, Jeff Horn.
Hey, don't get it twisted. I like Bud. I like Bud a lot.
I like Bud too, but Bud ain't never been tested like he about to be tested against Sean Porter though, bro. That's what I'm saying.
It comes down to what you consider an elite fighter. What do you consider elite fighter? Do you actually mean elite, or do you mean popular?
How many times did he duck AB?
Was Gamboa not?
How many times did Bud duck AB?
I'm sorry.
When he was at 135.
Nobody ducks AB, bro.
He did.
Let's be honest. AB was brought up on Easy Street.
He ducked him 7 times.
AB was brought up on.
AB
was brought up on Easy Street. Y'all don't remember AB.
Man's a 3 division champion.
AB,
you gone, bro.
AB's not been AB since Madonna.
AB ducked Rick.
No one ducks AB anymore.
AB ain't never ducked nobody in his life. AB is Mr. All Smoke. Anybody can get it.
Mean Machine will fight anybody. Crazy, man. Y'all don't know what y'all be watching, man. I'm just being honest with y'all. Y'all don't know what y'all be watching.
Did he fight Ricky Burns?
Does AB beat Mean Machine right now?
Who the fuck is Ricky Burns? That's really your argument, bro. I ain't wasting no more of my energy, bro. No, sir. No, sir.
I wouldn't talk Ricky Burns, but Gamboa. Was Gamboa not a test?
No, sir.
No.
Gamboa not a test.
No, Gamboa had been having problems in fights before Terence Crawford, bro. He almost got stopped.
Thank you.
Come on, man. No matter what y'all say, bro, Blood ain't fought nobody real, bro.
It don't calculate
nobody real. I'm sorry, bro. He had the easiest route to one undisputed at 140 to anybody, bro. Danny Garcia had cleared out all the killers.
Exactly. That's why I celebrate Jeff.
What y'all talking about, man?
That's why I celebrate Josh Taylor, because he actually went through the tough route to get his undisputed. He didn't take the easy way out. He didn't do like Anthony Joshua did either, and skate around and buy a belt from Charles Martin and go and duck mandatories and shit, and not honor his damn promises and shit, like he did Luis Ortiz.
Like y'all need to watch how people move, bro.
What mandatory to AJ Duck?
He over there, Bud.
Luis Ortiz
ain't no where all these side of the streets. When he sided with Top Rank, he knew it was different.
How did he duck Luis Ortiz?
Luis Ortiz was the WBA mandatory. He ducked him. Eddie Hearn.
And what happened? Why was he in the mandatory no more?
Luis Ortiz was with Matchroom.
Yeah, he was.
He made a deal with Luis Ortiz for him to step aside so that AJ can fight Vladimir Klitschko, and said he was going to fight him afterwards, and then ducked the fuck out of him. Then Luis Ortiz left. That's pretty much the summary.
Why wasn't he stripped then?
They got Luis Ortiz to keep him away from AJ, bro.
Right.
That's why they signed Luis Ortiz.
If I remember correctly, Luis Ortiz was the mandatory for the WBA belt, which was vacant, and the winner of Joshua Klitschko was supposed to fight him, right?
Look, it's as simple as this, bro.
Fight never happened.
Like I keep telling y'all, bro. What all that shit?
I know. I'm trying to tell you why the fight didn't happen.
Why didn't AJ just fight him?
Y'all back on AJ. I'm
trying to tell you though.
Wilder fought him.
Exactly.
I know, but Luis Ortiz was the mando for the WBA. The WBA was vacant, and AJ and Klitschko was gonna fight for it, but they had to agree to fight Luis Ortiz. Y'all got to remember what Luis Ortiz did while he was in negotiations. He went the WBC route to try to fight Wilder. What happened? He failed a drug test, and he got kicked off. He did.
He got ducked.
Still fought him.
He got ducked.
And he did. Midwest.
Like he's still getting ducked now.
If he's so old,
let me talk. I didn't even bring up his age. Let me talk. This is all facts. I don't lie. This is all facts, man.
He failed a couple of them already.
He failed
that route, my buddy.
All right, hold on. Let me get on my laptop. I'll show you.
Bro, you just said AB Duck turns Crawford. That's why
I never said that. I never said he ducked Terrence Crawford.
I didn't say that.
I said he ducked Ricky Burns. I said he ducked Ricky Burns.
No, bro.
AB ain't ducked nobody ever.
You said AB Duck turns Crawford, bro.
AB duck who?
I never said AB ducked Terrence Crawford.
Bro, yes, you
AB
did,
is
bro.
Mr. Anyman.
I did not say that. Oh,
Hey, listen, no one ducks.
dude up there said.
I said Terrence Crawford ducked AB 7 times.
Say it again.
No.
Exactly. That's what he said. I never said Terrence Crawford.
He bypassed.
I never said Terrence Crawford ducked.
He fought a lesser fighter. He fought a lesser fighter other than fighting AB. Duck.
You just said AB could have fought Bud, and he didn't. You said
he didn't.
You said he was trying to fight people. Oh, so when did he duck him?
Ricky Burns, bro. Ricky fucking Burns, man.
Like, what y'all be talking about, man?
What y'all be smoking though?
Hey,
Ricky
no
fucking Burns, bro.
Man,
Oh God, the world beater.
You said these people. You said it all depends on how you view a fighter, and then right after that, you said mean machine. You said mean machine, bro. You killing the.
He said mean machine will beat today's Danny Garcia.
You killing a Danny Garcia, bro. You said it's all about how you rank a fighter.
Talking about, bro. Experience wise, he gonna lose off the muscle, bro. Experience wise, he ain't ever been in there with nobody like Danny.
Mine just got knocked out by Ortiz.
Come on,
you think you think Virgil Ortiz knocked out Danny Garcia, bro? Honestly,
they all these PBC welterweights weak. They ain't elite, but Bud didn't sign over there.
Bud didn't fight none of them.
Okay.
Bud ain't fought none of them either.
Okay. His biggest fight is Sean Porter of his career.
Facts.
Undisputed 131, and your biggest fight is Sean Porter. Y'all better.
And you
dance his way all the way around.
His biggest fight is Sean Porter. What is y'all talking about? This is toughest test to date. But he is elite fighter, though. He pound for pound, though. Bud beat everybody. Bud the only fighter who ain't got to fight nobody but win.
Hey,
nigga said Ricky Burns.
All right, man.
Nigga got a Ricky Burns.
What's up?
What's up?
I see you just showing the perfect reason why we call them British T fans right there.
No, he's from New York.
No, that's coming.
He from
shit. It's cool.
A British T fan.
Hey, you know Bud fans lick windows, so ain't no reasoning with them.
Hey, man,
we're gonna cut that out. Take that L, bro.
God, like it's cool at what it is, bro. But we gotta establish as boxing fans a level of honesty, right?
No, reality.
You got that too. You see what I'm saying? For like, this is what's crazy to me about the Wilder Fury situation, right?
Yeah.
So this is what's crazy. Everybody say you can't teach an old dog new tricks in boxing, right?
Right.
But Fury come out and do something he never did against any fighter, and it's legit.
Right.
You
Right?
can't make this.
Walking
You can't make
hypocrisy,
this
bro.
up, Ricky.
Let me finish, God. Right? But then when y'all see Wilder putting in work, doing shit y'all ain't never seen him do, oh, he's not going to retain that. As soon as he gets hit in the face, he's going to lose his game plan. So what y'all saying about Fury?
Nothing. They capping. They capping. They capping because they just hate Wilder because Wilder's everything they can't be in life.
Like I said, from what Wilder's been doing now with Malik Scott, I'm starting to think maybe he can do something, but I don't like to get too caught up in training. But he does look like he's putting in work. I can't deny
I got
that.
my money on Wilder. Whoever want to bet, whoever want to bet, whatever. I got my money on Wilder.
Put your money. I'm telling you
Put
right
your
now,
money
God,
where your mouth is. I got any bet. Anybody want to bet? I got your bet.
Go to the sports book and put 100 pounds on Wilder, bro.
Go do it.
I'm putting 500
what if Fury
on.
cheats again? What if Fury cheats again? Same
It
story
doesn't
before.
matter.
Fury can't cheat like he did in the second fight. Like he can't do it.
Matter. It doesn't matter.
The biggest factor in that second fight was that water or whatever was spiked in his water. Why was causing him to be off on his feet.
God, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What y'all don't understand is right now, fucking Deontay Wilder is the man on fire, bro. He Denzel. It don't matter what Fury show up. He getting his ass whooped.
Thank you.
That's what y'all not understand.
You know what? Wilder's willing to go out there and die before he lose that night. You know that, right?
Y'all dealing with a different monster now. This ain't the Deontay Wilder y'all seen in that first and second fight is gone.
That nigga dead.
But people don't understand that because on my channel, like I tell y'all don't understand men when they in front of y'all. Y'all don't know a man when they piss on you.
Yep.
Deontay Wilder's a man of honor. Why you think Fury even got a fucking second fight, God? Why you think why is Fury even in this conversation right now? Because Deontay Wilder did what he said he was gonna do as a man.
Yep.
Talk to him, champ.
And the judge had to force a judge.
Fury, I've said this before. Fury tells all kinds of nonsense. Fury tells all kinds of lies. You can't ever tell what Fury said.
Believe him? Why can you believe he won clean against a fighter who never went down, God? How can you believe looking at those gloves that they legit? Because you on bullshit. Because in your mind somewhere you got hate for Wilder, bro. I'm about God.
Why am I gonna
hate
on
God?
Wilder? Why am I hating on Wilder? Am I not? What
because
look,
man, you're in denial.
It's like I said. You watch boxing, right? Do those gloves from the pictures you saw. Now, please remember, the photographer that took them, bro, said they're not doctored. He said they're not doctored.
It's on video.
Those gloves you seen on the internet is legit.
That was up
it's
for
on
months.
video. It's on video. People doing still shots of the video.
Like I've said, I'm not denying that what he may have been lying. I'm not denying that at all. I'm not saying you guys are
crazy. Cheated
Stop circling back. You ain't not gonna get no pussy by not answering the question, bro. Yes or no? What did the gloves look legit?
Yeah, some of the pictures that you lot were sending in, they did look a bit suspect. Not gonna lie, they look suspect. But was it the angle?
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Because like I said, you can't answer the question as a man, God.
They hate that man.
Answer the question as a man. Yes, they look suspect. So if they look suspect, there's a possibility he cheated. That's all we saying. And if he did it, if he didn't, God, he should have no problems walking to Deontay Wilder and doing the exact same thing.
But I've never denied the fact that he could have been cheating. I told you before. Fury thinks up a lot of stories. Fury says a lot of stuff. I'm not denying that at all. I'm sitting on the fence a bit. I'm giving you guys air for what you lot are saying. We will see. We will see. I'm not denying it. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you guys and say you guys are talking rubbish.
It's not an argument.
I ain't said that. I ain't said that at all. I'm not saying
it's a yes or no question.
Yeah, man. You can't be on. You can't be on the fence.
No, you're not. Because I keep telling you it's a yes or no question, and you keep giving me a soliloquy.
No, I said yes. I said yes. The gloves look dodgy.
Thank you. So that's the end of the argument, God. That's what people don't understand. Boxing is illegal. It's illegal to mess with gloves. So if he messed with the gloves, he cheated. Simple as that. And it's not like this guy's Fury, some honorable person. You know that. You know
he got a jacket. He already got a jacket. He got stripes.
He has a felony in the boxing world.
He got a jacket.
He's legit. If the gloves were so legit, if the gloves were so in place, that means Fury's gloves this fight should look the exact same, yes? Okay. Okay.
Bro, and people know this next fight his gloves not gonna look like that. He's probably gonna have some round ass Everlast gloves
So what's the question, Art Man?
People
That's
already
what I'm
make.
saying.
People
What's the
already make.
question? Because you don't want to believe that your guy cheated, no matter what you
Bro,
keep
hold on,
saying.
hold on. Stop saying Fury's not my guy. Like,
I'm not talking to you, guy. When I address you, I'll let you know I'm addressing. I'm talking about the fans in general, bro.
Okay.
The fans in general, bro, who are right. Like I said, make sure y'all have that same energy for that Usyk Wilder unification.
I look more forward to that than Fury Usyk. I look more forward to that. That's a more interesting fight. And do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Of course, in the UK, the majority of people in the UK are white people. Are white. Of course,
nobody getting knocked out. And nobody getting knocked out. Has a more interesting fight, man.
They're gonna take Fury's side naturally, just because of the way things are. If AJ versus Fury in December, people will take Fury's side because he looks the national part. So you can tell people Fury's cheating. You can prove to them he's cheating. A lot of people will still support Fury. That's what it is.
They're not boxing fans.
I'm not saying that's right.
They countrymen. They ain't boxing fans, bro.
That's just
they want
what it is.
They want the UK to be on top of the boxing world, so they can have something to feel proud.
Will. They said, Will. You just said it.
They don't give a damn about what Tyson Fury does to cheat, to win, to do all this shit. When he says he gonna give away his purse to charity and don't do it. When he go and lie to y'all and tell y'all, hey, we got a big old fight with Anthony Joshua in the desert. You fool ass dudes. Y'all goofy ass British two fans go over there and y'all buy t-shirts and that fight wouldn't even sign. It wouldn't even damn sign.
Telling y'all for 18 months that fight wasn't happening.
And we've been telling y'all, and then British T fans get online and troll accounts and come on YouTube and come on Instagram and Twitter and tell us how delusional we are and how we're full of bullocks and all this other weird ass shit. Meanwhile, we're sitting here still telling you the truth. Yeah, we still telling y'all the truth right in y'all face, and you still stupid enough to still believe the otherwise. Y'all still believe Eddie Hearn.
But Will, this brother, you know, he admitted.
Put my report up there.
This brother, he admitted on Twitter. He said, man, I'm starting to believe Art Man because shit just not adding
one
up.
at a time, Art Man. They need help over there, bro. They down bad.
No, but the thing is, with all countries, some of the people have patriotism. In America, in white America, when certain people do stuff, they'll get away with it, and the people will back them over and over. Is that not right?
Yes, true.
No doubt.
Same applies in the UK with people do stuff. If they like them, they're gonna keep backing them. It's a thing around the world.
But you guys are
foolish.
To back
it's foolish
patriarchy. To say, despite racism, you guys don't see racism going on in this plight. You know, Tyson Fury is being protected here in America.
I think he see it, bro. I think
that's why he came here.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah.
Yo, I know there's racism. There's racism in the UK,
black
there's
like
racism
us.
in America. I'm not denying that at all. Favorite fighters will be favored for reasons, complexion, what they look like. Same as it happens in white in America, white UK, it happens around the world. Like, unfortunately, it's a thing. We acknowledge it, we see it, but as the small minority, we can only speak, we can only shout about it, we can make noise about it. But it's going to take a lot for it to change because that's just society, unfortunately.
All it takes for us to change it in boxing, bro, is for fans to support boxing and not fighters, bro.
Exactly.
When Errol Spence gone, it's going to be another welterweight. When Deontay Wilder gone, it's going to be another heavyweight. Now, we all got our favorites. We all biased, bro. But people keep thinking that what y'all don't understand, ESPN, all these so-called large, they're non-factors in boxing, bro. We're the narrative, right? But as long as these people keep seeing it's a 50-50 split and they know they can lie to some and not to others, bro, they gonna keep playing the same game. It's no different than when your kids be playing power position between mothers and fathers. You come tell your mama one story, you tell your daddy the other story. Ooh, mama said I couldn't get cookies. For what? I don't know. She just said no, he'll get a cookie. Then you go talk to your wife. She was like, well, she ate a whole bag of cookies already. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all got to start holding y'all fighters accountable, bro. I hold all fighters accountable, bro.
Okay, me too.
Who you are, bro. If you get caught cheating, I'm gonna burn your ass up. If you doing what you're supposed to do in boxing, I'm supporting you. And unfortunately, Fury's never done it.
Okay, but UK fight. Okay, there's UK fans and UK fighters who might be doing things they should be doing. Let's look at the Mexicans. Mexicans are out here just getting drugs up.
Same thing. Not Omar Figueroa, but
they're doing it on a more open scale that we can all see.
Same shit.
Just go and pass it.
Say again, bro.
I feel what you're saying on that note. I do. I feel what you're saying on that note. But like you have Mexican fighters getting held up by the WBC. They obviously a Mexican belt. Then you got Bob Arum running whatever the WBO does. And whatever Bob wants, Bob gets with the WBO. The WBA is harboring racists who judging their fights, who rob Michael Fox. But you know, we see all of this stuff happening, but it's gonna take us as boxing fans standing up on the side of right and looking at reality instead of getting so infatuated with a boxer that you deny all reality and make yourself look fucking stupid and look like a groupie out here. And you got real boxing fans that see what's going on, just like Bud Dick Riders. They say the most asinine and dumbest shit you can possibly think of as a boxing fan. But they think they're okay with it.
What you not going against Bud? Why you not going against Bud so hard? Why you not going against Bud?
He got a little sense, Mark. He got a little sense, Mark. He ain't no clown. He got a little sense.
He got a little sense.
I go on Bud so hard, bro, because to be honest with you, Bud do this to himself, bro. Bud could just sit back and be quiet, bro. But every time something happened foul to another fighter, bro, he on Twitter finger saying some foul ass shit, bro. When Bud know he ain't fought no goddamn body, bro.
Facts.
They were celebrating him fighting Zapata for $4 million before the WBO forced him. The WBO forced this fight.
I think Bud, like you said, Ricky, Bud thought he was finna fight Zapata, dog. Yep, I think Bud was like, oh shit.
At 140.
I think he was like, oh shit, I gotta fight.
His manager was celebrating it. They thought they was gonna get that last fight out of Bob with an easy bag. Bob picked up that phone and told the WBO to force that fight.
Yep. Bud didn't choose to fight Sean Porter. He got forced to.
With Bob Porter.
He got forced to. And then again, that leads me back to my point. What in the fuck do y'all, what makes y'all think y'all so sure that Terrence Crawford is so elite when he ain't fought no elite competition and he ain't fought a fighter like Sean Porter? What makes y'all think he's gonna go in there and watch Sean Porter? You even got Bud fans saying that he's gonna knock Sean Porter out.
Nobody's knocked him out. If he goes in there and watches Sean Porter,
knocked him out.
Does that make him elite if he stops Porter? Is he now elite if he stops Porter?
If he stops him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think because nobody stopped him before.
Nobody's ever stopped Sean before.
But it's not going to happen.
Okay, what about
it's not going to happen?
Beat him on points, unanimous. Does that make him elite?
Nope. That means you made it out with the skin of your teeth.
Thank you.
Bud already elite to me.
He not gonna beat. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's all how y'all rate fighters, God. Sean Porter been in there with the best.
Best resume welterweight.
He elite too. Sean elite and Bud elite.
You know what I'm saying? He been there with the best. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna give this what I should say about if Bud win, he get full credit from me. Right?
Right. Yeah, he get full
credit from me, but it's all about how he win. This is all about how he win. Context. I tell everybody on this channel, bro, it's about context in fights. Why do fighters win? Why do fighters lose, bro? Right? Canelo's the best example. People keep saying, oh, Canelo beat, what's the boy that just knocked out old boy on DAZN this weekend?
Oh, Callum Smith?
Right.
Yeah, Callum Smith.
Well, Canelo beat him, when he was drained down.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
There's always some shit with Canelo fighters, too. There's always some shit with his fights.
Even though even though people hate him, bro, Floyd Mayweather always wanted to fight a fighter at his best.
Yep.
You make this weight, you use your gloves, you do this and that. If you in a clean, bro, I want you off your best performance and your best shape with the most confidence you can ever have.
Yep. And Floyd goes in there and takes you apart.
Does Canelo do that?
He can't. And that explains why Canelo would never fight another elite black fighter ever. AK, Charlo, or Andrade.
No, he does not. So how can y'all keep saying he pound for pound? He's not
pound for pound.
Who do you say pound for pound? Who's your top three pound for pound?
I got my pound too, Rick. I ain't gonna hold you, Rick. I got him in mind too, Rick.
Canelo, I can't have no drug cheat in my pound for pound.
I ain't got one in my pound. Canelo's not in my pound for pound, bro.
I just put him back in this year like 2 months ago,
bro.
Nope.
Sorry,
I can't do it.
I ain't gonna argue with you because I know what's going on.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna put no drug cheating on pound for pound. So you have to cheat to get the way you at.
My pound for pound, Errol Spence Jr.
Is my number 2.
Right, EJ. Right. Like right now, to be honest with you, I'm right now.
Stick him up there.
Usyk
stick him up there. Yeah, see, you know boxing. Stick him up there.
Number 2. Usyk number 2. Right. Usyk number 2, and then if I would say number 3 off work alone, Lil Charlo.
Yeah.
What about
male?
Who for, Ricky?
Huh?
Who for?
Yeah. Terrence Crawford.
Who 5th?
Deontay, the bronze bomber Wilder.
I can't argue though.
I can't argue with that.
Josh Taylor,
Your list
man,
look like mine. Your list look like mine. You've been cheating out my paper.
Inoue, the Japanese kid, Inoue.
Nah, Inoue can't knock out. Inoue can't be a pound for pound fighter.
He number 8 on mine.
He too slow.
Too slow. He knocking out everybody.
He number 8 on mine.
He's too light. He's too light in the ass. He can't. You mean to tell me Inoue can go to any weight class and knock out anybody?
Obviously not. For the weight that he's in,
it's about
he's
skill.
knocking out
That's
everybody.
what pound for pound means.
He cold. Will like he
Yeah, he cold. But can he go to other weight? Can he go to other weight classes and do the same thing? That's what I'm saying. Can he do what Tank is doing? Moving up weight classes at will and knocking motherfuckers out while he's up there. No, he's not.
Around his weight. Around his weight. Around his
weight. That don't make you pound for pound in. Pound for pound means you can go to other weight classes and do exactly what you're doing at your comfortable weight class. That's pound for pound.
No, he's been like he's got 3 world titles in 3 different weight classes. He's got the 3 weight classes. Like,
stop with the world title stuff, bro.
He's fighting light in the ass opponents. He's fighting that strawweight and bantamweight.
He's fighting people you ain't never heard of. Donaire gave him a rough and tumble, bro. Donaire gave him a rough and tumble, bro.
Donaire gave him the best fight he ever had. Donaire had, and I watched that fight. That was a good ass fight too.
Competition matters. That's where y'all be like, oh, this world champ. If they ain't a world beater, who cares?
That's why he number 8 on mine.
We can say the same for Tank, because who's Tank beating at these weight classes? Tank
Barrios.
I agree.
Zepeda, Gamboa.
I agree.
Man, Tank has beat some people now.
No, look.
No matter
what y'all say, Tank need a real name.
Yeah, he does.
Real name now. Fuck what y'all talking about.
You need a big name. You need a big name.
Advocate, bro. Tank is the goods. He's the goods. But this point in his career, it's time for Floyd to let the dog off the chain.
Facts. Yep. He need that big name.
But it ain't just him. It ain't just him. It ain't just him though. It ain't just him. It ain't just him. Y'all gotta stop doing that. It ain't just him.
No,
it takes 2 people to fight.
That's what I'm saying.
And people are ducking him just like they ducking Devin Haney. I mean, you know, it sounds good, but hey, if Tank throw his name in the hat, like he's got to fight Ryan Garcia.
That's the truth. Ain't nobody trying to see Tank on the low.
Yeah,
they be talking Tank.
That's what I'm saying. They talk shit like Ryan Garcia, Teofimo, all these niggas out here talking about. Oh man, I'll beat Tank in 2 rounds. Blah blah blah. Okay, get your ass in the ring and do it.
In my opinion, Tank cleaned out all them names at 135.
I bet he knocked them all out.
Okay, hold on, Tank.
Even Devin.
Yes. Because Devin, look, because this is the thing, right? Devin nice. He nice.
He's taking Devin to meet. It's taking Devin to meet.
Catch up with him, though. Tank's gonna catch up with him.
And Tank is slick too. And y'all gotta stop sleeping on Tank defense. Tank defense is just as good as Devin.
Tank, he gonna catch up with him, right? I'm just being honest.
I don't know about just as good. Tank got hella defense though.
I'm telling you what. I'm gonna tell you what I seen. When I seen Tank fight Mario Barrios, he was slipping punches that people that was watching it from home was counting. I came back home. On my way back home, I was watching videos of people counting punches that didn't land. I'm like, this man is always slipping punches like a motherfucker. And he's landing punches at will.
Before Barrios, I had Devin beat Tank, but after Barrios, I don't know no more.
I never did. I never did, bro.
God.
I love Devin and I love Tank too.
My guy.
I know what I see.
I'm sorry. My guy, bro, in Philly, he used to be in Tank's gym when he was in Baltimore, right? His nickname was Rambo. He used to be Rambo back in the days, bro, before Floyd and them got him. And a lot of people don't know Floyd stole Tank from AB. Right?
That's why I got out here. Niggas was talking bad about AB. I had to come on here and make sure I had cut all that shit out that he was saying about AB.
AB was in a Floyd for some money. So Floyd.
Shut that shit up.
With who?
Huh?
Who was it?
I ain't go to no.
Who was it?
Shut that soft shit up.
No.
Shut that soft shit up.
No. You know what I'm saying? But this what I'm saying though. When he was in the gym in Baltimore, Tank was knocking out heavyweights. This ain't no bullshit. This ain't no, he was knocking out heavyweights. 225, 240.
To the body.
Tank is the truth. It's just Floyd trying to keep him so he can maximize that dollar, bro.
Yeah, right? Floyd don't want to outshine him either.
Tank or Taylor? Tank or Josh Taylor? What? He takes Josh Taylor.
Tank stops Taylor.
Stop
That's
Taylor.
hey,
I
nigga,
got
I'm
Tank,
calling
bro.
for that. That's the joint.
Stop
Tank Taylor. That's the joint. That's
They
what
won't
Tank
fight
is
him.
level.
They won't fight him though. They will not
Undisputed.
fight Tank.
That's the fight.
I mean,
y'all don't
I
understand
get
what
what
Tank
everybody's
is,
saying.
man.
I get what everybody's saying about
That's the
how
big
Tank
fight.
needs to fight a big name, but what I'm
That's the
saying
big
is
fight, Will.
not only does he have Floyd holding him back because Floyd obviously don't want him to outshine him, because Tank, outside of Deontay Wilder, Tank is the only other person in boxing knocking out everybody who gets in the ring with him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He has the same
He's gonna
knockout
catch
percentage as Deontay Wilder.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he moved up to 140 and knocked
I
out
think
Mario
Devin-
Barrios.
I think
But
Devin
then-
might be that dude, though, y'all. I think
Right,
Devin might be that.
I'm not taking nothing
do,
away
but
from
he don't have
Devin,
enough
but I'm just
power to
saying
keep Tank
who-
off
that's
him.
that's
my
a definitive
only thing,
50-50
bro.
fight, bro.
You know boxing, Ricky. When you know you don't got enough power for a guy, you already prepared for that.
You're gonna style on him.
But when that guy catch you,
He on your ass.
We got I don't
He
think
on your ass.
like Devin, okay, this is how I like to say it, right? This is what I like to say, right? Devin, to me, Devin's like a baby Floyd almost.
Come here, buddy.
Yeah.
Like a baby Floyd almost, right?
Kind of look like Floyd, y'all, but go ahead, my bad.
Right? A baby Floyd, right? But Tank is like Floyd and Deontay Wilder in one. Y'all don't nobody give Tank enough credit for his
I
defense.
see what you're
his
saying.
speed,
I see what
his
you're getting
move.
at.
Thank you, Ricky. That's what I'm saying, though. That's
Like-
why I'm not the
Like
one
Pretty
to
Boy. Like
that's why
Pretty
I'm not
Boy.
gonna jump on the bandwagon
Devin-
and say
Devin-
that Devin gonna do all this and that if him and Tank ever fought. I ain't
That's
gonna be one of those ones. That's a
man.
definitive 50-50
But hold
fight.
up, Tank,
Yeah.
I'm hearing a lot of Tank and I'm hearing a lot of Haney. What about Boots? I thought Boots was the truth.
Oh, Boots is the truth. He's next
He
up.
won 47.
He got next.
He big
He
dog.
got
He big dog.
next.
He got
He big
next.
dog.
He got next.
He got
As soon as EJ leave, he got next.
He-
Trust
He
me.
big dog.
Watch him.
He big dog.
They're not
Watch.
fighting Boots for a reason, God.
Right.
They-
Boots gonna be
for a
like
reason.
Boots gonna be like Errol was when he first
Earl
came
Spence,
in.
he is. He Earl Spence. That's
Before
what
he
he
got
is.
that IBF strap.
That's what
We're
he
gonna be
is.
just like Errol was. Duck,
That's what we doing, bro.
dive. They're gonna make up all kind of excuses to get away from
Ain't
Boots
nobody-
tennis.
Nobody gonna pay Boots to whoop their ass because that's
Nope.
what's going on right now.
Because Boots gonna beat the brakes off their ass for sure. For sure.
Nobody giving that man to put no whooping on them. They're not gonna do that.
Hell no. They know
What
better,
about,
Rick.
what about Ortiz Jr.? Is he the truth? Is he another one too? Boots and
Or-
Ortiz, you
or-
think they're gonna
I think
dominate?
he's good. I think he is number 2. I think he's number 2. I think he's number 2.
What in the up and comers? Yeah.
I see that. I see
I
that.
think he's number 2. I
I
think
like
he's
what I
good.
see so far, but I'm gonna still keep my eye on him.
But I think
tough.
Rashidi Ellis beat Victor though. I
Yeah,
think
Speedy
he was-
Rashidi
that'd
tough
be a
too
good
now. You got
That'd
some
be a
up and
good
comers that's gonna be right, man.
I think
What's
Ellis beats
up
him.
with Rashidi, y'all? What's the hold up? Like, what's going
People
on?
ducking him. They ducking him.
They're ducking
They
him. It
ducking
ain't
him
worth
too.
it.
They
It's not
ducking
worth
him
it.
too. They ducking him too. Risk,
He supposed to already
high
been.
risk, low reward.
It's not worth
Big-
it, God.
Yeah, Rashidi not.
But Boots next up, bro.
Yeah, Boots got
Boots
next though.
up, bro. He
Yeah,
only
Boots
doing everything right, man.
Boots next up.
Boots
Hey,
is
let
the
me
real-
ask you a
he's real.
question, bro.
He's the real one.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I want to ask you a question real quick. What y'all think about Conor Ben over there in the UK? Like,
I like Conor Ben, but he got to be
the feel
tested in the
of Conor
States first.
Do you know? I think of Conor Ben. He's been well, man. Obviously, his dad's Nigel Ben. His dad's a legend. They're gonna protect him. He's had a very carefully picked out career, and still to this point, he's not versed a top 10 UK guy. Like, there's a
Well, he's
couple
gonna
guys
be
in
an
UK
Anthony Joshua
who we want to
2.0
see him
then.
come up against.
You don't think he
No,
top
no.
10?
I wouldn't put him as a Joshua because Joshua exceeded in the UK scene. Joshua beat everyone in the UK, and then he went overseas. Conor Ben
That's not
hasn't
saying
beat-
much.
He hasn't beat people in the UK. He's beat guys from America who are like past it. He's beating these past it guys in America. So I still want to see where he's at. I want to see where he's at. I think Boots smokes him. I think Ortiz Jr. smokes him. But we'll see where he goes to because they're going to put a lot of money
Different,
behind him to make sure that he gets it done.
Different.
What about Marco? What's his name? Marco?
Marco.
Yeah,
Marco?
him and who win? Him or Ben?
I don't like that.
Oh, Ben.
motherfucker.
Marco isn't. Marco talks a lot, but he's not there yet. Ben smokes
Yeah, he
him.
ain't there yet. He
Marco-
looked bad. He didn't look that great yesterday.
I was trying to see was you a Ben hater or not. I was trying to see was you a Ben hater.
No,
I
no,
fuck with
Ben,
Conor
no.
Ben over here. I fuck with Conor Ben over
Like I
here.
said, I like him,
I
bro,
fuck
but
with
it
him.
don't mean nothing till you test it, God.
I'm
It
not
don't
even
mean
I'm not hating on Ben, but I'm just saying because I've watched his career from the very beginning up until now, and I can
He
honestly
ain't had
say
no amateur.
he's
He ain't had no
improved.
amateur, no shit like that. He really learning how to do this shit. Like why he doing
on the
this shit?
job training, OJT.
Yeah, on the job training. Yeah, yeah, he on
Hey,
the job.
Y'all want to know something cold though? The most peaceful thing in the world to do is talk boxing and walk in the backyard of your house. And look at this guy. I'm telling y'all, I'm at peace right now.
Oh,
Right.
But yeah,
now,
man.
In the UK, Marku isn't top 10 yet. He just talks a lot. He puts his name out there. That's why he's getting a lot of hype around him. But Marku's not proven just yet. So him versus Ben takes that.
Doing so right. Go ahead. Yeah,
that's what he's supposed to do, man. But yeah, like 2 weeks, man. Hey, Art, man. Hey, I know you going, God. Will, I see y'all in Vegas, man.
I'm not going.
What is wrong with you?
You not going?
My son's birthday is the day after, so I gotta be home. So and then like I said, Tyson Fury fucked the shit up, and plus I lost like damn near $3,000 on this shit.
Yeah.
And so I'm not rich. So
I hear you, bro.
That really hurt me bad.
I just got a new job. My first day is on the 3rd, but you know I'm gonna have to work on the 9th, so I don't know if I'm gonna shoot hooky or if I'm gonna go. Be real with you, I just got a new job like this morning.
Nah, man, get your bread. Your job probably won't be there when you come back. You in the 90-day probationary period.
Yeah, man.
That's what I know too.
If they paying worth a damn a hill, I'll be watching my fucking pockets. Fuck that. I'm still gonna support the fight, even though I can't go. I'm buying the pay-per-view, and I'm having a fight party, and I'm probably gonna call the fight on my channel. So that's how I'm gonna give back. I'm gonna buy the fight.
Hit me up like next week or something. I was praying they hit me up after that.
Hey, I'm gonna go
like
live.
I got plans, bro. That's what I. Hey, I got a vacation coming up. Just letting y'all know.
Man, I would love to be in Vegas with y'all, man. I was looking forward to this shit.
I'm gonna go live at the fight though, y'all.
Man, go live there. I'll hop on.
All right, man. I'm gonna get at you, bro, when I get there, bro. I get there Friday night, so I'm gonna hit you up as soon as we get.
Hey, look, I already got my flight booked though. If I go, I'm gonna be there Friday too. I'm be there Friday too though.
I get there in the morning. My plane land like 9 a.m., 8 a.m. on
Friday early.
I just want y'all to know I'm jealous as fuck though.
Yo,
Friday,
so
you gonna be there Friday early, God?
If the British fans kick off, are you gonna be ready?
Huh?
What?
If the British fans kick off, you gonna be ready?
I'm going to fight.
Bro, they don't want these problems, bro.
They don't want those type of problems, man.
I'm not gonna lie. British fans
we're gonna be deep. We're gonna be deep in that bitch.
Drunk, they do stupidness. So
we're gonna be deep in that bitch. So just let y'all know that now.
I reserve the theory, bro. I don't play with people like that. I'm too old, bro. I reserve the right.
UK fans pull up on you guys, then like it's no hard feelings, isn't it?
No, it's just boxing, bro.
Yeah, it's just boxing. But this match right here is symbolic.
Right, this is bigger than boxing right here. This retribution.
This is bigger.
They better. Hey,
I'm telling y'all,
they better hope out to win.
Don't miss this fight. Don't miss this fight. I'm
damn sure ain't. I'm buying
this fight.
I'm buying. Matter of fact, I'm buying it the day of the fight. I'm buying my pay-per-view.
Don't miss this fight. I'm telling y'all, it's
gonna. I gotta make sure Fury is gonna be there.
Is coming. The baptism is coming, bro. I'm telling you.
Here's a case scenario. What if, without cheating, Fury wins?
The best man won.
Nigga, we thought he won. Nigga, hey, bro, don't do that.
Right.
We thought he won the other 2 times without cheating, and we gave him credit.
He ain't win no 2 times. He ain't win no 2 times.
You know what I mean?
He got his ass scratched the first time.
My bad.
He got robbed that first one. He got robbed on the cards and of a knockout.
Hey,
my bad.
You fix that shit.
Don't do that, bro.
That's my whole thing, bro. I just want to see Wilder get a fair one.
Thank you. That's all I want.
That's all. If Tyson Fury's legit, even though I know he's not. I'm not
the fair one.
I'm not stupid, bro. That's what I'm saying. But let's say he pull it out legit. He's a better man. Shit. Tyson Fury, I still can't be a fan of him because he's a doper. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same. Like, I'm not no super fan of Bud, bro. But if Bud beat Porter convincingly, even if he win, he gonna get props.
Exactly.
At this point, if Tyson Fury win, if he win fair and square, I'm not gonna think it's first. So it ain't no. With me, it's over with.
It's still gonna be some bullshit. It's still gonna be some bullshit.
It's over with. I don't even believe. Like, even if he do it, like
that shit ain't happen. Only thing happening, man, y'all just better hope Fury alive at the end of the night, man.
Right.
To be honest,
put into a coma.
You gotta say, because after the second fight, I thought Fury was like big in America. I thought like he had the whole media, everyone on his side. He was talking to the movies out there.
The white media. He had the white media on his side. He had media telling
he's talking to Bob Aaron's hookup.
He had the media telling y'all he had us on his side. But this all he had, though. This all he had.
You got to remember, God, the stuff you see on ESPN, God, that's his carrier. So, of course, they're going to be bigging him up, bro. But I'm talking about in boxing circles, don't nobody care about Fury, man. Except the haters, except
we
the
don't care
Wilder.
about. We don't care about Fury unless Wilder behind it.
Exactly.
Y'all, I'm on my Malik Scott shit tonight.
In front of it, my bad. In front of it.
Y'all, I'm on my Malik Scott shit tonight in my damn robe out here in this backyard, bro.
But yeah, man, it's gonna like
backyard.
I can't.
Backyard.
Like I said, no matter what nobody says, God. To me, he didn't win the first fight, bro. Deontay Wilder had 2 knockdowns. That's 4 points.
Hell
You
no.
saying
Me too,
Deontay Wilder
me too.
And he didn't swing in the first 4 rounds, bro. You got to remember that.
Saying? You didn't.
He threw
tell me
12 punches
Deontay
in
Wilder
4
didn't
rounds.
2 rounds of activity alone. He won 3 rounds.
Right. 4 rounds.
Right. So right there's a win. So the
first 4 rounds.
It was a gift to Fury.
The first 4 rounds, Wilder won. He won like the first 3 outright, arguably won the 4th, and he knocked him down twice.
Right.
This game, this ball game.
Right. The first 3 rounds was 2 knockdowns and 7 points. That's the fight.
It's ball game.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But because it's Tyson Fury, they gifted Deontay Wilder with the decision. No, Fury was gifted.
Exactly.
In America. They need to put that shit in Alabama. Fuck that shit. They ain't gonna rob them down there.
Hell no. They ain't gonna make it outside.
Even if people don't want to believe it, God, I know what gloves look like. I can go to my garage right now and get you a pair of boxing gloves I've been using for 18 years on my bag, bro. And they don't look like them gloves that Fury had.
But they ain't horsehair.
Horsehair gloves look just like regular gloves when they come out the pack.
No, I'm just talking shit. That's how
I know. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I know what gloves look like. And what people don't understand when I was a teenager, bro, and when I used to get in the street, I'm from Chicago, you know what I'm saying? I'm a neutron. So I had to fight gangsters. I always got jumped. You know what I'm saying? That's why I learned to box. And I used to wear leather gloves. Just leather gloves because it hit harder. You can cut somebody easier with gloves.
I used to put on football gloves.
If you look at where Tyson Fury's fist was, they was in the wrist of the mitt, where it's nothing but leather covering it. That's why Deontay Wilder was getting swole up so easy and cut, bro, because he was hitting them with his fist, just with a leather patch on top of it, basically.
Yep.
But people say they boxing fans, but don't know what gloves look like. Y'all say y'all love this sport, and we ain't about Fury. He just was the best man and all that shit.
They hate
but y'all don't know what gloves look like.
They hate Deontay Wilder.
They do know, Ricky. They don't give a fuck. They know. They know.
I'm being rhetorical.
They don't. They don't give a fuck. They know. They know. Because when I saw it, bro, after the first, when the second fight happened, I told the whole house, no, we had a house party. I'm the boxing guy. Everybody looking at me like, bro, what happened to your boy? I said, this is exactly what I said. I don't know.
Man,
I never seen it.
My daughter, she a casual fan, bro, but her favorite fighter is Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder. She said Deontay Wilder in the first round, something don't look right.
My wife said the same thing. I had a fight party at my house.
And she smart than me because I didn't even peep it till after the fact. I didn't even really.
Southern team. I had a fight party at my house the night of that fight. My homeboy, his wife was here. Me and my wife we was all in my room. We got a big ass fucking LED fucking 4K TV, and we're watching this fight. And my wife and his wife both looked at each other and said, "Girl, something don't look right with him." Me and my homeboy Twan, we looked at each other. We said, "Bro, this is gonna be a long night, bro.
Women be
no long night
with a torn bicep. He ain't look like that."
Right.
Facts. I knew it was something wrong after the fight started. I could tell. I knew, but all that shit before, I really couldn't tell. And actually, in the first round, I really couldn't tell because he damn near got his ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying? The first round
with that 1-2.
Yeah, with the 1-2. Then when the second round, I was like, why I was bound. I was like, I never seen why
way off, bro.
I'm like, why he so everywhere? You know, I'm like, this shit don't.
His legs was way off. His balance was off, man.
Yeah, like a rubber band. Like, why they never look? Why he look so?
All this stuff that happened. How come Wilder didn't like sue or bring a case forward to Fury? Because this, why did he bring a case forward?
Because he still want to fight, and he gonna fight
that ass
and wait until after the fight.
Like I said, how do men move? If somebody come up and run into my house, I'm not calling the cops. I'm gonna come find you.
Right.
Bingo.
I'm
simple as that.
you.
It's gonna be some hot shit waiting on you.
Disrespect my wife in front of me. Watch what's it. Ain't no cops. I'm gonna smack the fire out your ass.
Facts.
That's how men move.
Facts. Big old facts.
Yep. And that's the thing, because if you speak to these fans, they also they admit, they be like, okay, man, Wilder, we never seen Wilder look like that. Not even just Wilder fans, ask Fury fans that. They'll tell you that they know Wilder don't fight like that. And to be honest, I honestly believe these people, they don't really celebrate fairness in that. They don't really care about that fight. They just glad that Fury won. That Fury's the victor. They don't care if it was cheating
necessary. Right.
Because they can't tell you what's their favorite round. What combination you like the most? You know what I'm saying? What did you like about that fight? All they say is, oh man, he got completely battered. And that's it.
Right.
That's it. They can't tell you what exactly Tyson Fury did. Nothing. They just say, oh, he got battered. And that's it. He just got battered.
Right. They can't name nothing, any technical thing that Tyson Fury did. Like that first knockdown wasn't even a knockdown. He hit him behind the head. They weren't supposed to count that shit.
Yep.
And talk about right. And think about this. Like they ain't talking about the fact that the referee didn't flag Fish Eyes, didn't even warn or say anything to Tyson Fury about reaching his arms out and grabbing Wilder in the fucking front face headlock. Didn't say shit.
AJ I know AJ do that too. AJ do that too.
He did it yesterday. He tried anyway, got his ass beat for it.
I was like, why he was doing, I was like, damn, he do that shit too. But it just jumped out to me.
AJ, bro, AJ, AJ ain't shit, bro. I've been telling
right, that shit crazy. He really ain't though. He ain't shit, fool.
He's straight up and down, bro. AJ is straight up and down.
Out the ordinary, bro. Nothing.
They told us,
no.
Honestly though, UK.
They told us though.
You still wrong with AJ?
They tell us that AJ was learning on the job. Hold on, Southern T.
Go ahead.
Didn't they tell us that AJ was learning on the job?
Yeah.
AJ's learning on the job. Wasn't that the narrative?
Yeah. That's what Roy Jones said.
He was inexperienced against the guy that had experience.
He got fired on his day off.
Good, but he's not cut from that cloth, man.
What that sound like? Though?
He got fired on his day off.
He was too green for Mayweather.
Right.
Let me make a point real quick. I'm sorry. So, and this for my man Strap Season, my man down. Remember how people were saying, right? Oh, it don't take nothing that Mikey's the better boxer, right? Mm-hmm. That a little man, that a great little man beats a good big man, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Errol Spence outboxed Mikey Garcia. He didn't outfight him. He outboxed Mikey Garcia.
Badly.
Right?
And he
outboxed AJ. So
bigger guy.
And it's so sweet and shit that Errol Spence was able to dominate Mikey Garcia because AJ couldn't dominate a smaller USYK.
Right.
Styles
and it's a bigger weight difference.
Do you know what I said earlier on Twitter? Derek Chisora gave Usyk a harder fight than AJ.
Because AJ is trash. AJ is trash.
I don't think trash ain't the word. AJ's not trash. Come on.
He's trash. Okay,
he's not as good as people may think he's been made up to, but he's not trash. Come on.
Your boy been moved carefully since the beginning, bro.
You just said something about Conor being carefully matched. What is AJ? I feel like AJ the same way.
That's what AJ is, bro.
Trash.
Why AJ 24.
It's the reason why AJ and Max.
Okay, so the names AJ's gone through. Look at the names he's gone through. He's gone through Dylan White, Joseph Parker.
Dylan White, trash. Super trash.
Joseph Parker's nobody. Like I said,
Joseph Parker ducked Deontay Wilder.
Y'all over there.
Joseph Parker was the champ.
He was ducked Deontay Wilder too.
Luis Ortiz beats all y'all heavyweights easy.
Thank you.
Luis Ortiz beats all of y'all heavyweights easy.
And Jerry Anderson. And Stephon Shaw. And it's a lot of us over here who really would be.
Go ahead, God. I'm sorry.
Not gonna go ahead.
No,
I was just saying, like, it's a lot of heavyweights y'all don't like. Y'all give those heavyweights credit over there in the UK, but it's a lot of folks over here that we don't even give a fuck about. That defeat their ass. What we saying? Like,
does Ortiz beat Fury?
Yeah.
The heavyweights y'all beat up, we get heavyweights that we don't care about. They're 10 times better than them. Is what I'm getting at.
Yes, he does.
And that y'all don't even know about. Like some of us don't even know about.
The only reason, and this is just me being honest, the only reason that Deontay Wilder was able to beat him because he got that power, bro.
Facts.
You got to beat Ortiz the fuck down.
Yeah.
You telling me Ortiz that Deontay Wilder knocked out in the second fight don't beat AJ?
Yes.
If he can get knocked out by Wilder, he can get knocked out by AJ because you make it sound like AJ can't punch. If AJ connects with
AJ slow.
AJ did knock out. He did knock out Usyk, bro. What are you saying?
He barely knocked. Who's the fight he had before Usyk?
AJ did knock out Alexander Usyk.
He wanted to knock out Pulev, God. His corner had to push him to KO Pulev. He should have knocked out Pulev in the third round.
Facts.
That's real. I watch boxing, God.
You think he knocked out Ortiz, but he didn't just knock out the cruiserweight last night?
A man who then stood up to Deontay, who got knocked out and stood up to Deontay's Wilder in 2 different fights.
He could knock out
Ortiz at like 45 is going to beat AJ.
Yeah.
Less athletic, less mobile is going to beat AJ.
AJ not athletic. He's Mr. Roboto.
He'll beat the hell out of AJ right now.
AJ is straight up and down, no special effects. God,
beat him right now.
Last night.
Thank you.
So would you say AJ's in the top 5? Top 5 in the world?
Yeah, he's top 5.
I never had him that. I never had him that. No, I didn't.
Top 5.
I didn't.
Top 10. Top 10.
Yeah.
I give him top 5 because the heavyweight division is shallow as fuck.
Ain't that many people? Ain't that many people.
AJ like that. I just don't rate AJ like that. I knew he was being moved a certain way.
Yeah.
Y'all should have knew that after he set 50 million on the table after he let it out of his own mouth.
Right.
Yeah, I knew he was scared of Deontay. A lot of people scared of Deontay.
What it was then. Easy fights get made, God. Easy fights get made.
Facts.
It's funny how AJ don't have no problem making a fight with Usyk. He didn't have no problem making a fight with Prince Charles Martin.
Hold on.
I was saying
let me just say though, at the time, Prince Martin was a risk because he was the champion.
No, he wasn't. He didn't win his belt.
No,
he wasn't. He got gifted that belt. He didn't win his own belt. He didn't win that belt in the fight.
A belt just helped him.
Somebody got hurt, and he sold it for $8.3 million.
Nigga pulled the leg muscle or some shit like that.
AJ is Mr. Origato, Mr. Roboto in this bit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He's a bit robotic. He's a bit stiff, but with his power and his assets, he gets the job done. He's got the job done. He showed it to you guys.
Against
Dylan White,
against F-level fighters.
Dylan White is trash.
Who is the best fighter on AJ resume?
You could probably either argue Klitschko maybe
42. Okay,
40 plus heavyweight.
He was 2 years on the couch when he fought him at 41 years old.
You're saying Klitschko is 40 plus, but then you're saying that Ruiz beats him. If he's then to go and beat Ortiz, if he then beats Ortiz, are you then going to say, oh, Ortiz is an old man?
He's not going to fight Ortiz.
He's not going to fight him.
Ortiz 3 years ago.
He's not going to beat him either.
Right. Because if he could beat him, look, this is boxing, bro. If a fighter is garbage and his name is that big, why would nobody else take him on? Because you're going to make a payday. You're going to clear pay-per-views. So easy fights get made.
People like AJ, Canelo, they make their own fights. If they want to fight somebody, they go fight them. Their fight go happen. If they want to fight somebody, they go fight them. They make their own fight.
Let me say this. When Wilder took on Ortiz the first time and knocked him out in 11 rounds, I rated him so much for that. I rated him big time for that. I think that was the first time I said, yo, Wilder is defo 200. Because, no one wanted Ortiz. He was an avoided fighter. He took the fight, took him out in 11 rounds. At that point, I started to feel maybe Wilder AJ is more equal than I thought. Because before that, over here, the narrative was getting thrown around. Oh, Wilder's just a banger. He's just a puncher. So the way he took out Ortiz the first time, I was like, okay, so he's more than that. Okay, I'll give him the props. But now,
you should have knew that after the first
but that was 4 years ago. Now, I don't know what Ortiz is saying anymore. I don't see him beating AJ today. No, he don't beat AJ today.
Well, if AJ don't beat Usyk, we might get a chance to see it because he's gonna have to fight somebody.
You're right. To get a payday, he's gonna have to fight somebody, bro.
Do you know what? If AJ wants a payday, which is non-title, he'll fight Dylan White because Dylan's got a big name in the UK. They're on the same promotion. It's a rematch, and in the UK, that will sell out.
You're right, because he's gonna beat White because White ain't shit. He ain't never been shit. He ain't gonna never be shit.
He already beat White.
Come on, man. Of course he'll make that fight. It's rematch room, nigga.
Rematch room in the backyard.
Come on, man. Y'all don't know boxing.
At
Now. Y'all
Master
just
Hearns, at Master Hearns' house and shit. Y'all looking ass.
It won't be at Hearns' house. I'll tell you that. It won't be
in
at
the
Hearns'
house.
Not that
It'll
one.
be
Not that
Eddie
one.
Hearns' plantation.
Fighters out
Barry
here.
Hearns gonna serve juice.
It's only a few. It's only a few. That's Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence Jr. Those the fighters that's getting it out the motherfucking mud, bro. They getting it out the mud, bro. They ain't ducking nobody. You want smoke? Let's talk money and make it happen, bro.
No, I'm not denying it. Yeah. Wilder.
We can't give you credit for Dylan White and Joe Parker, bro. We can't give you Dylan White and Joe Parker, but we only giving you Klitschko and Andy Ruiz. After that, like it's really, and Andy Ruiz was made off of AJ. We didn't give a fuck about Andy. We didn't give a fuck about Andy over here until he beat AJ.
Context of the team. Nobody had Andy Ruiz winning shit.
Nope.
Exactly. Context. He got his name. That boy got a crib off of AJ. We know him now because of AJ. He was nobody. He was nobody over here. Nobody gave. We lost to
Art Man Boxing.
This
Art
man,
Man
make sure y'all go to Art Man Boxing online, man. Order some of that merch.
Hell yeah, them Joe Louis hoodies is going, man.
Saying there's a reason you stay across the water, man. It's a reason.
Also, another dangerous fight. Povetkin, gold medalist, former world champion.
He cheated. He took drugs to get out of that fight, bro. Come on, next,
dude.
Next,
Josh was biggest
Peg dog. Peg Becken. That's all you got. Peg Becken, dog.
Gold medalist.
When he medal.
What? Way back.
Exactly.
He got gifted that medal.
What, back in like 2003?
Next. Y'all ain't got no argument. You ain't got no stance.
Brazil. Okay.
Dominic
Brazil. Dominic Brazil. Same guy Wilder fought. Brazil.
We don't give a fuck about him either. That's what we saying. We don't. They suck. That's what we getting at.
You ain't ready to have. That's what I'm saying. It's different
The
over
only
here.
reason Wilder fought him because that was real beef. That was a real beef. That one because he was a good boxer because they had real smoke.
Real beef.
He got Wilder fight.
He wanted that work. Wilder wanted that work from down in Brazil. That's why he
real beef.
Right. Yeah. He threatened that man kids, man.
His
he
family,
threatened that
bro.
man kids. His brother about to whoop his ass. His brother Marcellus was about to whoop his ass. Yes,
bro.
Wilder had a personal beef with Dominic Brazil. That's why he said he left it in the ring after the fight.
Yep.
He knocked his ass out in 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
Bro, step to him like he was outside.
Man,
he stepped to him like he was outside.
y'all seen Deontay Wilder piss when he fought Dominic Brazil.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
this is on a different level. This man done took the damn clout Wilder gave him. Wilder didn't have to fight him. He wasn't his mandatory. Gave him a voluntary. Then this man tried to duck him before the second fight and try to fight Otto Wallen and damn near got beat the fuck up.
Twice. He did get beat the fuck up.
He got beat the fuck up, but they gave it to him anyway. But
he won the fight.
Then he turns around and lies about a fight with AJ in Saudi Arabia and some shit supposed to be done and loses the arbitration. And now all of a sudden, you think Deontay Wilder gonna come in this motherfucker playing with Tyson Fury? He gonna beat the fuck out this motherfucker.
No, he's not playing. I don't think for a minute Wilder's playing. I think Wilder's taking it more seriously than Fury. But Fury's natural ability and his skill set.
What natural ability, bro? What natural ability? What you mean?
His movement. His slick movement.
Tyson Fury gonna get knocked the fuck out, bro. I don't give a fuck how you try to dress this pig up with the lips.
Let me challenge you to something. When Tyson Fury doing these slick movements, he's always out of range. That's not good. I could do that, bro. I could step back out of your range and throw my hands up and shit like that. You know what I mean? What he don't got no. What you mean he's slick? Wait, he don't. He move forward, he move back, and he step backwards. He do this, that, and he take a step back. That's not slick, bro. That's basic. That's 1, 2, 3.
You say that.
You don't have to throw jabs.
You say that, but it's been working for all of his fights at the level he's been at. It's been working.
What level? Who he beat? He beat Wilder. We think he beat Wilder. That's it. Who else he beat?
Klitschko.
All them beat Klitschko 10 years ago, bro. That shit was 10 years ago.
No, 10 years ago. I was like
4 years, 5 years.
No, it's longer than that, bro.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Longer than that,
how long?
2015. 2015, 6 years ago.
And Klitschko been stopped by dudes who we don't even remember the dudes who stopped Klitschko.
Right.
Hey,
So come on, man.
He popped dirty from fighting Klitschko?
Yes.
Yep. That's when he got a retroactive 2-year ban.
Why
So
did he left for 2 years?
Context is always something with this motherfucker, bro.
Thank you.
Come on, man. Like I said, y'all just be talking boxing, bro. Y'all just be talking boxing, God. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. But y'all, I'm not saying you. I'm saying the haters, bro. Y'all keep giving this man the benefit of the doubt when he just keeps shoving it up y'all ass with no Vaseline. Y'all go ahead and have it, bro. Y'all go ahead and have it, bro.
He literally lied to y'all less than 24 hours of the arbitration ruling.
Man,
like,
18 hours.
And he knew it, though. He knew it. He didn't have to get y'all that night. He gave it to you.
I can't defend that because before the arbitration, he was like, "Yeah, the fight's been signed with AJ. It's all going through." Then the next thing on Twitter, I'm hearing about
to the Prince
arbitrations. Like
One more week, mate.
I can't defend that. I cannot defend that.
Boxing, please. Boxing, please.
Boxing, please. Terminated.
Boxing, please. Terminated. Next question. Boxing, please.
We all know that. Fury
Boxing,
doesn't
please.
always keep it 100. Fury manipulates the truth sometimes. Like it is what it is, unfortunately.
Sometimes.
Hey, y'all see this shit?
A lot of the time.
Yo,
Boxing,
Gennady
please.
Golovkin. Oh my God, bro. Is this the right date? Don't pay no attention to me, y'all. I'm sorry. Don't pay no attention to me.
I got it.
Yo, BoxRec got Gennady Golovkin #2 for their pound for pound.
BoxRec is a fucking joke, bro. They like Ring Magazine now. Irrelevant. No one cares.
Wow.
They don't even have Wilder ranked on the top 50.
Wow.
Who's number one on BoxRec? If
Saul Alvarez.
They might always #1 on BoxRec.
Wow, bro. Wow.
He always
they got Dillian White #15.
Damn.
Hey, leave Dylan, man. Leave Dylan.
Oh, shit.
Brother Ricky, what's your thoughts on that list of heavyweights from yesterday?
Garbage.
Y'all seen that list?
When did Dylan White become a top heavyweight?
Bro, I don't like I said.
Never.
I understand they got a narrative to push, bro. So it don't bother me. Like I said, I know what I'll be looking at. So
the guy that lost to AJ, the top heavyweight, but the guy that beat him ain't lost since is not.
Yeah. Come on, man. I don't like I said, they gonna do what they gonna do, man. Like I said, we control the sport. That's what we need to learn just as the populace, bro. We control everything, bro. But when y'all let people lead y'all by the nose, you ain't no smarter than your dog that you got in the yard right now.
The guy that beat AJ
one more week,
not in the top 5, but the guy that lost to him is.
Yeah, man. You already know what it is. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling people, bro, let's get to the point and just on this planet with the people, the not elites, bro. It's to the point now, bro. Everybody know what the game is, bro. It's time for us to stop complaining about it and start doing something, bro. They can't stop us. It's not enough of them. It's not enough of them, bro.
They realize it.
But when you got these goofies out in the street, you know what I'm saying, the government, your daddy and your mama and shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all sit up here and listen to the news like the news got your best interest in your heart, like the news channels ain't all owned by the same person.
Right.
Y'all keep believing what y'all
and
want.
I feel like the big difference in
no
America,
different.
the big difference between American fans and UK fans is like here in America, we battle these people every day. So we know about their corruption and all this. For some reason in the UK, it's like you guys, I don't know if they don't tell you this in the school system or you guys don't go do the research, but it's like you guys are ignorant to how the world is run. And you think we're crazy when we speak on stuff like cheating and racism and stuff like that. It really concerns me. Like, are you guys really ignorant to what's going on?
No, but
In
hear
reality?
this. Of course, in America, there's different societies. There's Black America, there's White America. I could say the same thing with ethnic UK and white UK. In that, of course, as a Black man, I know there's racism. I see racism. I feel racism. I experience it. But me telling this to another person who's not my complexion, they're gonna be like, "Nah, this doesn't happen. You're making this up." Same with how white America will tell you, "You got a chip on your shoulder. Get over it. Slavery was 400 years ago." Like, it's the same thing here. And I think the boxing fans that you've encountered have been the ones who would probably be more relatable to the white Americans who pass all this information up onwards. I think that's what it is. You probably don't meet ethnic boxing fans who understand where you're coming from, or they get it from the same perspective.
So basically, the motherfuckers in the UK be racist and they just ignoring it.
Basically,
same
like here in America.
Same how in America,
Yeah.
people will ignore the shit out of it. People in England will ignore the shit out of it.
It's,
And you just met the people
worldwide. It's not limited to one country, bro.
Right. It's just not conducive to the United States only. They're racist
all
over the world.
I'm just talking because obviously I'm UK, you guys America. I'm just saying it from our country to our countries. There's ignorant people in our country, and for some reason they make up the majority, which is annoying. But yeah, it's what it is.
It's not some reason. It's the reason. Just most people are stupid. It's just what it is. You know
exactly.
Once everybody learn to understand that equality doesn't mean an equal outcome. You know what I'm saying? Equality means everybody get the same chance. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean your outcome gonna be the same to the next person. Once people start realizing that, we'll move different, bro. But like I said, us as a people, man, y'all got to understand. I know Will know this. I know my guy down there, Southern T, know. I know. I mean, look, bro, we control the narrative, God.
Facts.
We control the story. Yeah. Especially in this boxing game, bro. It's about to be to the point where Southern T gonna start getting emails. Hey, we want you to do boxing for us. Da 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 da. Art man, we want you to be this. Da da da. TV is dead, bro. It's dead.
If it wasn't, dudes like Mike Coppinger wouldn't be in my inbox trying to get information.
Because they not the truth. They not the truth.
You right.
Everybody know these people push
narrative. Think about that, bro.
What was Mike saying? What was Mike Coppinger saying? What was he asking for?
Mike Coppinger says stupid
basically
shit all
trying
the
to
time.
cop please. He's basically trying to cop please. You got to check out my last live stream where I broke it down. But it's just that. What do you think? What do you think about that? You remember how everybody thought I was once the crazy guy on Twitter? Now the guy with the top source is in my inbox. What do you think about that? Honestly,
they losing power and they know it. Why do you think that people like Mike Coppinger and Michael Benson and all these other weirdos from old media are citing 78 Sports TV when he does videos and interviews with all these fighters, and they can't get those interviews because they know what their narrative is, and they know what their power is, and they don't have to give power to old media. That's why we are taking over. That's why Radio Raheem and Michelle Joy Phelps made that crying ass video talking about who are those guys on YouTube on the internet. They got camera phones. We're real reporters. We need our money. Sure, you need your money because we over here beating you up. We beat you in the face with facts.
Exactly.
What happened when Paulie Malignaggi came out saying all the racist shit he was saying? Got his ass the fuck out of Showtime. That's what we did.
Gone.
Our voice is much larger than what people play. That's why they hate on us so much. That's why they hate the LDBC. That's why you see all these posts every time you get on a live stream with PBC or Showtime or Top Rank. The LDBC name is just as popular as Deontay Wilder's. Our names run synonymous with each other. When Drew posted that picture of that night we did that interview with Classic and Tay and Nick Asbury, and Deontay Wilder shared it on his Instagram. And you see my black ass with my red Bomb Squad shirt, bronze bomber shirt on. You see me sitting live and direct right there. Why do you think they got so many thousands of videos of the LDBC and they hating the LDBC? They're hating. Oh, the LDBC is a cult. They're a bunch of thugs. They don't know shit about boxing.
They hate black. They call every black person LDBC, bro. That's how.
That's their code word for nigga.
They call every black person that come over here and talk boxing LDBC, bro. Yep. Trust me.
They was also like this. They're also like this. Wilder don't know Art Man. Art Man just crazy. They don't know Art Man. Next thing you know, Malik Scott and Wilder modeled in my fucking shirt.
And
they like, yo, what the fuck?
And the truth of the matter, God, is this, right? Everybody had their own opinion and biases. I'm biased to a lot of fighters, bro. Right?
I am too.
But this the difference between the LDBC, new media, and those other guys, bro. Our shit, even though we got opinions and biases, are based on the truth.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what separates us from everybody else, and that's why they hate.
They're based on the truth. Everybody else is following the false narrative that they give you on TV. Oh, Tyson Fury, like the shit was crazy. You didn't even hear it from Tyson Fury and them first. You heard it from ESPN. Looks like AJ and Fury's fighting in Dubai or some shit. And then you got AJ. No, that's they pushing that shit the same way they pushing you to get stuck in your fucking arm. The same way they pushing some shit that's supposed to protect you from the unprotected, but now the protected is the unprotected and the protected ain't the protected. The same way. It's no different, bro. It's a system of white supremacy, and he who controls the narrative, he who controls the paradigm is God.
Facts.
People have to learn to discern information. We are living in the most information-rich time in the history of man, as far as we know, right? And nobody wants to research. Y'all still want to insist on following information from these news channels that tell the same story on every fucking channel.
Facts.
If me, and this how crazy it is. If me, you, Art Man, Southern T, and Will, we all had a conversation. We all would go out and give a different version of that conversation, right?
Right.
But the news get the same conversation right all the time. Word for word, verbatim.
I ain't never thought about it like that.
These are facts.
No opinion from the reporters and nothing, investigative reporting like they used to do. No, here's the story, believe it.
Yep.
You turn to CNN, boom, same story. You turn to MSNBC, boom, same story. No objective criticism on it, no analyzing, just the story. Here you go. And tomorrow's weather.
Yep.
I'm telling the truth, Rick.
So whenever you hear multiple news sources giving you the same shit, you should question it.
Right.
You should question everything, bro. You should question. You're a man. You ain't no goddamn dog or no cow out in these streets. You a man.
I said cow. I said she ain't no cow.
You should question everything,
bro. I said she ain't no damn cow.
Question everything. And like I said, in America, it's just very different because we attack racism on a daily basis. So we know about what the fuck can be done. We know about a lot of people conspiring against a black man. Facts. Dude, come on now. Like Fred Hampton, the brother was only like, 20 years old? 20-something years old? Come on, man. The whole government conspired against that dude. And you don't think people would? A boxer that symbolizes something? Think about it. Look at the influence that Wilder lifting up 300 pounds in the gym. His supporters going to the gym lifting up 300 pounds in the gym. That is powerful, dude. It's very powerful. Of course, they don't want this man to fucking strive, man.
And the simple fact, God, that you can sit up here and not you, God, just the people in general, fam. Like, you can sit up, these people can sit up here and cheat in your face. This shit, at a minimum, and this is for the Fury supposedly supporters, bro. At a minimum, if you seen what happened with Oscar Valdez, how the very company that the WBC hires to do their testing gets fucking disregarded. Right? These are the people that the WBC have on their website, CBP, Clean Boxing Program. They disregard it, right? Mm-hmm. Then give Valdez a slap on the wrist and say, "Oh, the people who saying fuck the test that we pay for, we'll be the ones who discipline him. We'll be the ones who get him straight." Just like the cops do after they shoot somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oh, yeah, he shot that civilian, but he's one of ours. We'll bring him in. We're the ones who will go through an investigation and see if there was a problem. And what happened with the WBC? Oh, that ain't no enhancement. It's just a stimulant.
It's like drinking Red Bull.
Right? Just like with the cops, what they say, oh, he was totally justified. And you gonna tell me there can't be no cheating in boxing?
And here's the thing, brother, they tell you the price tag of what they'll get if Wilder's out the way. They literally tell you guys 150 million. That's what they telling you. Ain't no tell. It could be even higher. And you saying why would they do something like that to Wilder? Duh, bro. $100 million that can change a lot of stuff in people's lives, multiple people's lives.
I don't know. I don't doubt that at all. But I always thought, like I said, I always thought there was going to be some step aside money, or Wilder was going to get offered something just to step to the side. Or
never.
He wasn't going to step aside, so it don't even matter.
And Shelly Finkel already admitted. He said they didn't even offer it.
It was never,
because he wasn't going to take it.
Exactly.
Because they knew Wilder wasn't going to take it, because they know Fury cheated Wilder.
Should let you know that he wasn't going to take it. What did Bob Arum say? It went from an arbitration to a negotiation.
Straight up. He told y'all like weeks.
What y'all don't know? Look. That 100 million, 200 million that everybody talking about thought was a myth. It wasn't a myth. It's 100 million, 200 million for undisputed heavyweight fight. They don't care who it is. That's a real thing. Tay Jones told you that's a real. He saw the Prince at the fight. It's the 100 million. It's the 100.
Breaking up, guys.
Yep. Yeah, it's $100 million fight, cuz.
But I thought that it was only Eddie Hearn who had the contact with the Saudis, so he's the link.
No,
Eddie Hearn.
There wasn't no contact with the Saudis. Who's the Prince of Saudi Arabia?
Business.
Who's the Prince of Saudi? Who's the Prince of Saudi Arabia?
I don't know who the Prince of Saudi is, but I thought it was Eddie Hearn talking to the Saudis because the Saudis were going to give up the 100 mil. They're the ones
It's not just for them. It's for the fight. Period. They don't give a fuck who in it.
No, but Eddie's the contact. Eddie's the plug. He's the one.
Eddie's a liar.
The fight is the plug. The fight is the plug. Eddie the plug because he had AJ. AJ ain't got the belts no more. They don't give a fuck about the person. It's not a person they want. It's the fight that they want.
Facts.
It's not the person. It's the fight in general. They don't care about AJ. They don't care about Fury. They don't care about Wilder. They don't care about USYK.
Shoving it up your ass, bro.
Is Bob Arum or Al Heyman gonna go to the Saudis and be like, yo, let's talk business. Let's make this happen?
Why not?
150 million. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Why not?
Yes, they are. Wouldn't you be? Come on now,
man. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, then.
I don't know if them lot talk. I don't know if there's a connection. I don't know if they got links. I don't know how the business is.
They don't want the business. It's not the person, bro. You talking about a link. Eddie had the link because Eddie had the person. Fury wanted the link. If Wilder had won, Wilder would have had the link, bro. Fury cheated to get the fucking money, to get the fight. Everybody already knew about this $100 million fight, bro. Fury wanted it, but he knew he wasn't gonna get it because he had to go through that man. But that fight is still on the table. AJ just blew his shit.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, like that's true. So the 100 million is true. But what's false is it's for AJ and Fury. That's the false narrative. That's who they wanted to be for. That's who white America, white UK wanted to be for.
That's who Top Rank and Matchroom wanted it for.
That's what I said, Richie.
Yep. This is business, bro.
Yeah, don't give a fuck about that person.
I know why do you think the facts of his shows, right? Al Heyman likes to have the things on PBC Showtime. Would he be okay with having a fight staged off his territory in Saudi? Would he be cool with that?
Why not? The question you should be asking is why not why. Mm-hmm. Why would he say no to a $100 million fight off bet?
Hear that. Because I thought he would like to have the shows on his terms. I thought he liked to always have it, him being the leader.
I don't know why you believe that when you see that they're willing to work with people as long as the business is right. They made the 3 fights with Tyson Fury off bet. That's what people don't understand. People keep saying, "Oh, Terrence Crawford, blah blah blah," and that's the problem. Terrence Crawford and Top Rank didn't want to do correct business. They showed you that when they tried to give Sean Porter $1 million for Terrence Crawford's biggest fight.
Exactly. They never wanted to fight. They never wanted to fight the other side.
They don't want to because they, like I said, the people as fans are okay with providing these fighters with this bravado and these goddamn Alice in Wonderland, goddamn Wizard of Oz type personalities like they can't be beat, and the fighters and the management are cool with that. They use that against you.
So
they use that against us, not to give us great fights.
So the whole issue with what's his name with Canelo, they were saying that Al Heyman didn't want the fight to be off PBC, and he refused to do business because they wanted to do it on the zone originally.
I can explain that to you, bro. This is what happened. Canelo ran from Showtime, bro. Let me explain.
It was too much competition.
What you say, boy? Say it again. Say it again.
It was too much competition.
Let me explain to y'all so y'all can see this a little bit clearer, right? Canelo was already at Showtime. Who did Canelo fight at Showtime? What was his biggest fight at Showtime?
Floyd.
Austin Trout and Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Money Mayweather. Canelo is cheaper than Floyd.
A lot cheaper.
They cut Floyd at the end of the Pacquiao fight a check for $364 million.
And Al Heyman handed to him.
Okay, listen to what I'm telling you. I need y'all to
hear what I said.
I need y'all to listen. Right? Who was up next at PBC if Canelo stayed?
What you say, Rick?
Who was up next to fight Canelo if Canelo stayed at PBC and stayed at Showtime?
Andrade.
Who else?
Andrea Charlo.
Charlo.
Who else? Both Charlos, right? Because he was at 147
154. Yeah, I was say that too, huh?
Right? If he stayed at Showtime, that means if he'd have stayed at 154 and moving like he moved, not like he moved when he moved to the zone 154, you had J-Rock, Lubin, Jamal, right? Jamal, right? And then if he went to 160, he was gonna see Big Maul.
Now Big Maul was at 154 then.
Oh, right. There you go. Right. So, but we knew he was about to make that move to 162.
Yeah.
Right. So all the super welterweights and the 160 pounders, plus if he went to 168, right? So what you do, I go over to the zone, get this $300 million bag, and I fight Eurobum after Eurobum after Eurobum, because you know why? Easy fights get made.
You're still making money.
Right? History lesson. Did Canelo try to get out the first GGG fight?
Yes.
Yes.
Shit too easy, bro.
The business of boxing is staying in the business of boxing. Canelo left because he knew somebody up there was going to be a black fighter that was going to tear his ass out the ring.
Too many of them. It was too many of them. It was too many. It was too dark.
To go.
He looked around the room. He's like, "Damn, it's too dark in this bitch."
Like,
damn,
got the fuck out of Dodge.
Big Charlo, Canelo.
Damn, it's black as hell in this room, my man.
Big Charlo, Canelo.
He get over to the zone. Charlo fight both of the mandatories that the WBC mandate him to fight.
Canelo fights. He fought both of Canelo fights. Tell him what it is.
Took out Canelo's trash. And Canelo all of a sudden drops the belt and gets franchised.
Yep.
So you think Charlo beats Canelo? Charlo beats Canelo.
Yes.
I think we supposed to already have an answer to that. That's what I think. I think we ain't supposed to be asking each other that. That's what I think.
He should have fought him.
That's what I think.
He should have fought him. Caleb Plant gonna whoop the shit out of Canelo. It's gonna be a bunch of hurt feelings.
They want to make Canelo a superhero and everything, right? But let me challenge everybody this. Canelo could have really been a superhero. Let me tell you how. Let's throw away 154. He could have been undisputed at 160, had one fight left. He got one fight left to be undisputed at 168. That's undisputed. He go up to 175. Bivol already said he'll fight him, but Treviel said he'll fight him. That's undisputed at 168. He didn't get undisputed at 160, 168, and 175. This big dog shit. There's no argument. Canelo will be pound for pound number one. That's why I stopped liking Canelo, because he wasn't doing the shit that I wanted him to do as a Canelo fan. I'm like, bro, you pussy. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like you really supposed to be a superhero, but you supposed to be the best fighter ever. You had the real opportunity. You had all the opportunity in the world. Wilder can't get fights. Jamal can't get fights. Jamel get fights. He just whoop everybody ass. That's the part they don't tell. He been getting fights he wasn't supposed to get for a long time, bro. Like since back in the day. Rosado, Jamel beat Rosado years ago, and Rosado, they still trying to make Rosado a big name now, and he lose every other fight. But anyway, like Canelo had every opportunity to be the best boxer ever to ever do it. Three undisputed, bro. 160, one fight away. 168, he got Caleb Plant. See what he do. 175, both the champions ready to fight him for undisputed. The man's supposed to be the GOAT, and he didn't want it. He wanted to. They was already saying he was the GOAT, so he didn't have to prove himself. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I used to be a big Canelo fan. A lot of people don't even know that because I hate Canelo now. They see how I talk about it now.
I threw all the shirts away.
That shit come from a place though. I used to be a big Canelo fan, bro. He's just not what I thought he was, bro.
What he's supposed to do?
He's just not what I thought he was.
Boxing, dog. He get to pick who he want to fight. What's the problem?
Right.
Canelo is the one fighter that gets to pick whoever he wants and don't.
He said he went to the widest division. He said he went to the widest division to become undisputed.
What's the problem,
Plant don't fight like a British dog. Nah.
He fight average Pilgrim, bro. This dude that he lost.
Plant the only black dude he want to fight, bro. This shit terrible.
Albert Pilgrim get moved up in the rankings to a mandatory and he lost his previous fight. Okay, Canelo to go. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
Canelo been moving funny since forever. Since he fought Floyd.
Since Floyd spanked that ass, bro.
Floyd beat the shit out of him. He ain't fighting no more athletic black fighters.
So if you could choose Canelo's next fight, who do you want to see him in with next?
Andrade.
You think
Andrade should fight him out? He should. To be honest with you, it's either Andrade or Benavidez off the muscle, bro.
He not getting past my Tennessee brother. He not getting past him.
I'm telling y'all, this fight. This fight ain't about to be what y'all think it is.
He's not getting past that guy.
Canelo, he's a power puncher and no one can stop him. It's not about to be what y'all think it is. I'm telling y'all.
How fast do Caleb Plant got to be to slap a nigga on national TV and everybody miss it?
Say he missed. Right.
Yes. Thank you. I said that the other day on my show.
How fast do this nigga gotta be? And I put emphasis on nigga. How fast do this nigga gotta be?
He smacked him so fast that everybody thought he missed
his whole life, God. He been waiting for this his whole life.
The world missed it, bro.
Yep.
They missed
we
that.
Got pictures.
You, God.
That nigga popped his collar, nigga said. Like just like a Tennessee Pilgrim nigga said.
Smack.
Bitch, you playing with me, huh? I was so proud of my boy. I said, yes, dog. This is what I wanted to see, bro. Boxing is back, dog. I love it.
Yes.
I'm telling you, it ain't gonna make it to the cards,
my new hero.
I gonna make it to the cards. Y'all don't know what y'all be looking at, bro. I'm sorry.
So being embarrassment, bro.
Man, I'm telling y'all, he about to make Canelo look foolish out here. Y'all
about to see him hit that jump a couple times.
This dude, he basically he a natural 168 pounder, bro, with power in both hands, great feet, active defense, pinpoint shots. Bro, he about to eat Canelo ass for lunch, bro. Y'all, once Canelo find out he can't catch him like he want to, watch. I'm telling y'all, bro.
You don't put money on
that fight too.
Of course. Did you hear me say my Tennessee brother? Yeah, of course.
Put money
you know something. He's betting on that fight. Shit.
Plus 500. You better put some money on it at plus 550, my guy. You better put some money on it. Even if it's $10, you better put something on it at plus 550.
I'll put 10. I'll put $10 on it. I'll put $10 on it.
You better put something on it. And you gonna be mad if you ain't put 100 or 200. Or because I'm gonna put about 5 on that motherfucker.
Canelo didn't want this fight, God. I don't care what nobody say. He ain't want this fight. He just ain't got nowhere else to go right now. Right now, he ain't got nowhere else to go to get this type of
This was his last option, y'all. He didn't
Hey, Rick, another thing people ain't looking at is how many other fighters were able to take Canelo out of his element and not be around kissing his ass and thanking him for a fight opportunity and shit.
Man.
Caleb Plant is going in this fight
Not many.
already up on the card because he already mentally fucked up Canelo's game plan.
He been waiting for this fight his whole life. I'll be telling
Caleb
people.
Plant gonna go in there
But
and wear
if
his
you-
ass out, bro.
If you listen to Canelo fans, they saying otherwise. They saying Plant is the one that shook up.
Right.
No,
But
shit, you
fans
listen up to me.
thought Pilgrim was a real fight.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, was Caleb Plant shook up when he
than Plant.
called Eddie Reynoso a fat bitch? Was he shook up when he called Canelo a bitch in
They
his
said-
face?
In the
Was he
face, bro.
shook when he told him that they
Exactly.
cheat?
Better than Plant.
Now look. You
I
talking
love
about
that
shit.
energy.
Let's talk about the facts though. Let's talk about facts. Did you peep when Caleb Plant got up and gave his speech? He walked straight up there, gave his speech. What Canelo do? This is a question, it's a real question, y'all. What Canelo do before he gave his speech?
Security.
Security.
Pussy,
Call
dog.
them people around.
That man, that dog. The shit finna get ugly, dog. The man
Yeah,
said,
it is.
there. I want him there.
Nashville, Tennessee.
I want him there. I want him there. You're nothing.
It ain't
What
the
the
same.
fuck was that, bro? What the fuck was
I
that?
honestly feel like Canelo was really pressured into taking this fight. He was really pressured because remember he tried to skate off, but it's like, nah, everybody like, dude, there's literally no way you can go but this guy.
I'm coming for you. Caleb
Get
Plant.
the fuck out of here,
For
man.
you.
Get the fuck out of here,
I'm
man.
gonna tell you.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Horrible fighter.
You see how they try to switch to his mom talking about, man, my mom. Bro, get the hell out of
I
here.
can't wait.
Right. He over there lying. He called Andrade a motherfucker at the press conference.
Yeah, man. He's a
After
liar.
the Billy Joe Sanders fight.
And Caleb
Can y'all
Plant
brother hear me?
with the real mama story.
Right.
He got the
Can y'all
real
hear
mama
me?
story.
Mm-hmm. He's a liar, bro. Like I said, everything. Look, man, the truth come out no matter how long you had it, bro. The truth about to come out on him. It's just what it is.
Yep. Just like
I be
Tyson
making
Fury.
a lot of jokes and shit, y'all. I know I make a lot of jokes and shit, y'all, but I'm some real shit, bro. Caleb Plant mama got shot by the police, bro. This man got a black wife. Just come on, bro. God damn.
That man hood,
Baby
bro.
dad. You know what I'm saying? At 19 months, bro, y'all. He about to whoop Canelo ass, bro. On God, he about to whoop Canelo ass.
It's about to be
But
ugly.
I thought differently of Plant when I found out she was black. I thought different, and she's fine too. Okay.
Come on. Fine black queen. For sure that. For sure that.
The styles make fights, man. I'm just saying this.
I love it.
Yep. Man, it's all wrong for
Canelo. It's not, bro. It's really
all
not
wrong
a
for
style
him,
matchup.
bro. It's all wrong for him.
He gonna have to knock Caleb Plant. He gonna have to knock Caleb Plant out to beat him. Just like I said, AJ gonna have to knock Usyk out. Watch what I tell y'all, bro. They was like, Usyk not gonna beat AJ on the card. All right.
Made it look easy, bro. It was
All
easy.
right. Y'all gonna start listening to certainty, bro.
They're gonna start listening to my black ass too. Shit.
Right.
I told they
Y'all
ass.
gonna
I
start
told them
listening.
Usyk was all wrong for him.
Exactly,
I told
Jay.
him.
Jay, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. I fuck with Caleb heavy for that now, bro. Heavy, bro.
Yep.
Heavy.
I put him on blast. Putting his ass on blast.
Everybody else over there, it's nice to be in the room with Canelo. It's nice. Caleb Plant said, "Fuck that shit. Fuck that nigga and fuck that and also too." Cheating,
But you know, this fight is challenging people's integrity because I thought you guys care for cleanness in sports. So you hear one guy saying, "This guy's a cheat. This guy's a cheat. This guy's a cheat." So whose side y'all on? The guy, the cheater, or the guy who represents clean boxing?
Fanatics, bro. They fanatics.
Right.
Cinnabons, them goddamn Cinnabons, bro.
And
they love cheating. They love cheating.
They don't even care about them being cheaters. They don't even care about them being cheaters. How the fuck you go up from 154 to 175 and you still the same speed you was?
And you get stronger.
You're right.
Even if you getting stronger, how the fuck you still as fast as you was?
I'm saying, bro, y'all know what it is. But like I said, the rules that apply to every other boxer don't apply to their favorite fighter, bro.
Canelo be sipping that tea. He be sipping that tea.
That turbo tea.
I ain't never seen a man lift weights, get stronger, bigger, and get faster. You know what I mean? Like
Reynoso came in there looking like the plug, didn't he?
Yep. He sounded guilty. Reynoso sounded so
I know a drug dealer when I see one, bro.
He called him a fat bitch. That shit had me on the floor.
Oh God, the man called both them folks some bitches to their face. No security, nigga. No security, nigga.
Exactly.
I said,
Nigga,
you a
had
bitch
no security.
and you a fat bitch.
Right. And you a drug cheat.
No security, dog. I couldn't believe when Canelo asked for security. I said, bro, did he really just?
Watch this fight though. Watch this
was
fight. This gonna be one for the ages though, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be one for the ages because everybody's so hyped up on this Canelo juice that they're not seeing Canelo's flaws. They missed the fact that Billy Joe Saunders, before he laid down, because he did, before he laid down, was putting paws and tips all on Canelo, and he had no answers for him when he was styling on him. Go back and watch the fight if you don't believe me.
He stopped. This is what I be saying. If you just watch the first fight, watch the first round between Canelo and Billy Joe. Just watch the first round.
No, watch the first 5 rounds.
Just not specifically, Will. Just watch the first round. That's what Caleb Plant and Canelo gonna look like. On some real shit, just tonight, y'all. Just go watch the first round of Billy Joe and Canelo. That's what Caleb Plant gonna look like.
You can see that in that fight, Billy Joe was competitive for the first couple of rounds. Yeah, you can admit that.
The first round, he won that jump outright completely. Like Canelo, I thought it was over with, bro. The way Billy Joe came out, I said, "Oh shit!" I bet on Billy Joe. I said, "Oh shit, I'm finna win some money tonight." And then he stopped Billy Joe. But
yep, it started after the 5th round. After the 5th round, that's when Canelo started putting paws on that nigga.
Up until he got stopped, Billy Joe was in it because you lot were calling him a club fighter. Billy Joe's not a club fighter. He may not be as good as he could be, but he's not a club fighter.
I gave him full credit for Billy Joe. That's the only one though. That's it. Though. That's the only one. About 5 years.
What's Billy Joe Saunders faked the eye injury he got in that fight?
I don't rate
Billy. Faked that shit. That shit was fake.
I don't rate him high either, but that's the best person Canelo fought in 5 years though.
Yeah,
I don't rate him high either.
That's true.
I don't rate him high either. He, like he said, he's not trash, but you know, he's a good fighter. And he wasn't his best self with Canelo, and Canelo saw that. He saw Billy Joe fight Martin and said, "Oh, I'm gonna fight Billy Joe because he fought Martin." I saw him fight Martin. He saw Callum Smith. Then Callum Smith lost the round. I'm just gonna tell you how I feel. My opinion, he lost the round. He saw Callum Smith lose the round. He's okay. I'm gonna fight Callum Smith. You know what I mean? I mean, he just like you said, context. It's context and everything. Exactly. And the context behind this is Caleb Plant ain't coming out, no bad fight. Caleb Plant really been waiting. He been waiting for this motherfucker for a year. For a year. He really was getting ready for that Benavidez smoke. And then Benavidez for their money. Yep. But now, now it's Canelo. So he been getting ready for a big fight. That's what they mean when they say he been training for this his whole life. He been getting ready for Benavidez or Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He been getting ready for one of them dogs type shit. So shit finna get good, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like that boy different. Like he ain't what Canelo think he is for sure. And Canelo finna find out. He did it.
And about to find out.
Yeah, for sure did. He go, I know. And the thing is, bro, see, I really look at you and I look at it. Canelo got on the back foot and everything, and Caleb Plant still was able to smack his ass. Look right before Canelo back foot placement. I watch everything because it was a hostile situation. So you gotta watch how nigga moves. I watch hands, feet, everything. As soon as Caleb Plant started walking to him, Canelo got on his back foot. So he was ready. So I don't want to hear that surprise because everybody thought he missed. Caleb Plant just got off on his ass with the slippery slopes on. You know what I mean? With the slippery slopes on.
Facts.
Canelo was good and ready, dog. And that really, when I started, I said I was even more confident.
He caught him with that body shot too, bro. That people didn't see.
A lot, yeah. That's what got Canelo up off. Did you peep it? He hopped back. Yeah.
Hey T, you got me hyped. I'm about to hit up my Mexican partners tonight and put some money on motherfucking Caleb Plant. I'm hitting them up tonight.
That's a casino, bro. They plus 550 art.
Yes.
I stopped betting niggas when I turned 21 art because I found out a better way to bet. I stopped betting niggas when I turned 21 art.
Go on, bravado.
T, I'm gonna hit you up in the inbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here though, y'all. It's dinner time for the kid.
You know, persuaded me. I'm gonna put money down on Caleb Plant.
Yeah, I gotta close out the show because we're going on 3 hours. Any final words?
I'm finna finish watching Extreme Rules, man. Hey, appreciate you having me on, bro. Hey, salute to the bros on the panel, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. It's been real.
Yeah, it's always appreciated. Make sure y'all check out artmanapparel.com. Buy some of that merch for the guy, man. Make sure you follow I_am_Trill Will on YouTube, make sure y'all subscribe to Southern T Boxing and the Art Man, and check me out on Ricky Williams Boxing. Just do a search for Ricky Williams. You'll see that blue RW. That's how you know you there.
Hell yeah.
Right? Make sure y'all do that. And y'all take care of yourself. Peace to the guys and goddesses. Thanks so much, Art Man. I appreciate you. I'll see you in a couple of weeks, God.
Yep, no problem.
All right.
Yep. Shout out to the brothers, man, who joined the panel. It's just good out here, man. Like 13 more days and it's Judgment Day. I can't wait. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, Artman Boxing. Congratulations, USYK, for being a new unified champion. Can't wait to see you in the ring with Deontay Wilder.